Hello
And welcome
to BB on Blast,
the penultimate Big Brother Australia edition.
VIP. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Gaz.
And it all ends on Tuesday. Why did we not just do a wrap-up?
Do you know, I was thinking that earlier.
Why
I
are
was
we here?
We could not do this.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Then I thought, well, we've got that week of action to unpack.
Yeah,
so.
it would make it the next one a very long one, at least.
God, it'll be about 5 hours long. Imagine that file.
Oh, God. So, I've got a little tiny bit of goss from the other podcasts I listen to.
What other podcasts are talking about this?
Absolutely shit, this other podcast. I mean, worse than ours.
Worse than last week.
The only interesting thing they said is weird people going around outside Gaza. He's got that girl. He's holding that girl by the arm. What the fuck is going on?
I think it's like an elderly relative.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Oh, is he back from my team?
Think he could hear me? Why is he waving through the window? This is a very unprofessional start to the podcast. I thought someone was manhandling a woman. Do you know what? I saw a poster on the way here.
Yeah.
That said, "Do not stare at women." Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, like on the tube, it said, "Don't." It was called staring, and it said, "Staring at women is sexual harassment."
Who's advertising that?
Like TFL.
Oh.
And I thought, oh, that's good. I wish that had existed like for the past 20 years. But I
Better
don't.
late than never.
I don't really think it is sexual harassment, but still, it'd be nice for people not to stare.
I don't. Yeah. I think that's a bit far.
It's a bit far, but I appreciated the thought.
So some people stare because they have, no
issue.
social skills or whatever.
That's true. Yeah.
Does it say it in brackets?
Unless
asterisk, unless you have this.
Or someone's wearing a very bright outfit and it's attracting to attention.
That's so awkward. That guy just waved at us.
That was so weird. Now you're going to have to wave at him every time.
Oh, God. That's what I don't want to happen.
You need to shut those blinds and just get on with your life.
Basically, listeners, you need to know that I've got new neighbours in a new development next to my house. And it's fine having neighbours when your front door is at the front of your house, but their front door is like at the back of my house.
They can see into Gaz's living room, which I've never seen a person out there before. Now I've just seen like 8 people walk by.
I know, it's like a high street out there.
Gaz can no longer sit on the couch in his underpants or naked, completely naked. You can no longer do any of your fun activities with the neighbours peering in like that.
Well, depends how much they want to see.
Well, that guy who just waved might be up for it.
I thought I saw him moving with the girlfriend, but I don't think that's the case. Do you?
It looked like a bit of a gay wave, didn't it?
A little bit of a... Hey, girl!
But he could just be like, a cheeky waver.
Oh, perhaps he's a listener, and that's why. It's like, BB Plus Live. That's me, Lindsay. Do you wave back?
No.
Me neither.
I
just looked away.
Looked awkward. I was just like, oh, what's happening?
Anyway, do you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to order this foil that you put on the window, so I'm going to have a Big Brother effect where... Imagine if I put it the wrong way. Like they can see and I can't see out.
People are going to think you're a nutter, like you're trying to keep aliens out or something.
Did you have any... I don't know why it was like this, but we had in my first school when I was a kid... Not the first school, second school, my middle school. In the computer lab, we had like that foil on the windows, so you couldn't see in.
I feel like
from
I've
the
seen
outside.
that somewhere. We didn't have computers when I was at school. I'm too old.
Are you serious?
Not until very late.
I mean, there were not many when I was at school either. It's like,
what's that?
I don't know. I heard that noise earlier. I don't know what that is.
What is going on, Gaz? You're gonna have to move. There's like a hissing noise.
Yeah.
Psst, it's a snake.
I've got no idea what that is.
Can you hear that, listeners? This is a great start to the podcast.
Anyway, yeah. The computer lab had this like foil on the outside. I guess it was so people couldn't see the equipment and didn't want to come and steal it. It's like
shitty Atari computer.
Yeah, well, they probably were worth something back then.
Spectrum.
You're obviously hiding something if you put that up. And in my case, it's my dignity.
That's what they're going to think about you. Yeah, you're in a bit of a pickle here.
Also, it's effort to put it on all of those panels. 8 panels of window there.
Well, anyway, so this other podcast I've been listening to is pretty crap. The only two...
Hang on, there'll be more mirrored windows in here than the Big Brother Australia house.
Oh, nice. Next time we'll have to do it at my house so we don't have to discuss these. You've not been to my house for ages.
No, you've been... All these episodes have been recorded at my studio.
Uninvited. Your studio. Because Jack is always trying to get rid of me so he can loaf about. Anyway, the 2 facts I got from this other podcast were not very helpful. But
Who is it? You need to quote your sources.
Oh, well, it's Rob as a podcast, but it's these 2 Australian women. I told you about it last week.
Oh, yeah.
They're quite boring. Anyway, they did say, why are they not actually mentioning people's charities? They
Some
have
of them
started. Yeah, they have started to. But if you think about it, like Danny left.
What's
We don't
Danny's
know what
charity?
fuck no, it's probably the Hair Transplant Society. But don't you think it's bad? Like, the celebrities are on there for the charities. Like, the very least you could do is, like, give them a mention. I thought that was a good point.
But bear in mind, and in fact, this is a clue, if you watch it and you hear someone talking about their charity, they're probably going to go far, because there's no point Danny talking about his charity when he's gone.
Oh,
because it's a waste of airtime for him. Like, he's not going to be there long.
Well, Ellie mentioned her charity.
Ellie's the only one I'm conscious of talking about it a lot. Someone said men's mental health. Was that not Danny Hayes? It was, because Danny was like, he took Jessica aside and he went, I'm playing for my charity. It's for men's mental health, which was very important to me. And she said, yeah, mental health's very important to me as well.
Yeah, maybe you're right then.
So Danny did get mentioned.
Definitely not everyone mentioned their charity, though.
No.
Like, Big Brother should flash up the charity on the bottom of the screen.
Oh, like the advert for the Adele show that they put on. Did you get that on your stream?
Oh, yeah, I did get that,
download.
yeah. Oh, Jack is fucking fuming about this Adele stuff.
There's so much hype
There's too
about
much.
Adele.
Don't you think the tide is turning?
No.
It is. Well, in my fucking house it is.
Everywhere else it ain't, because she's on, like, prime time television.
The
general public love her.
I used to like.
The IGP.
I used to not like her music because I thought it was very dreary, but I liked her personality. Now I can't stand her personality either. You just go away. Just fuck off. It's like Ed Sheeran. Just fuck off. Just go away.
A different kettle of fish.
Just stop. It's
but
the same thing as well.
Adele, I can get on board with because I like her. But, like, there was so much hype about this song, and I listened to it, and I was like...
Don't you think her song's granny?
It's no rolling in the deep. Like, well, why not come back with a bit of a banger?
Yeah, because all of her songs are like that. Like,
but they're not. She's got her upbeat songs as well.
Does she?
Yeah.
Upbeat.
Yeah.
She's like a young person. Why are all her songs like that? And why does she dress like that? She
looks good now.
She looks good now.
But I hate to say that, because she looked good before.
She looked good anyway, but she always dressed... I'm not talking about her size, big or small, but she always dresses like an old granny as well. Why don't she dress like a young person?
I don't know. She always wears black, right?
Yeah, It's
a brand, isn't it? Like Rylan, he always wears black. Apart from when he had that silver t-shirt on the other day from the Gaz collection.
Well, I think she should go a bit more Lizzo. So, the only other fact I know, because I think we were speculating about it last time, was Ellie's dad did kill himself. I think were we debating whether it was an overdose or not? Because remember when she was talking to Josh about it?
That must have been you and Jack.
Oh yeah, they both found... Do you remember they both said they found their dads? Remember when they had the hug?
Yes, vaguely.
But I think Josh's dad had an overdose as well, but I don't know if that was an accidental overdose. So that was a bit of a morbid fact that I found out. Those are literally the the only two things I found out.
Jeez.
I thought they were of interest.
Well,
but
I've heard through the grapevine being Alfie Sheldon, that
shout out Alfie,
who I, by the way, asked to put down some thoughts on the podcast, did not do it.
Oh no, I'm so shocked.
He said that the It's Time to Go podcast is still recording. These are two guys.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think they retweeted us or liked one of our tweets or something.
Way back, I sort of discovered them last series.
Oh shit! I should have listened to that.
But then I discovered Tully was doing much better content. And
Tully's not been doing this series though, has she?
I wonder why.
Oh right.
Where could Tully be? Where she cannot record a podcast?
Is Tim there? Is Tim offline?
We don't know. I don't know. And by the way, we are talking about the next season of Big Brother Australia, by the way. Tully publicly said, yes. I'm taking a social media break, and she's pretty much definitely in the house. Apparently there are some people that are known to, like, the Big Brother Reddit crowd or something, which Alfie knows, but I don't know if I want to know. Like, I'd rather not know, but what I can almost guarantee is Big Brother will tell who's going to be in there before the show starts, and I'd rather watch it and be like, oh, Tim, you know?
The thing is, it don't matter who's going to be in there, they're going to ruin it. Because look what they've done to this season. It had so much potential, and it's just been so shit. So I don't really give a fuck who's in there. It's never going to be like it was. It's never going to be good. It's just... They've just fucked it up. They've fucked the entire show up. Gaz is pulling a face. He's recoiling.
You've gone off of it this week, it sounds.
I have gone off of it because it's just... just everything that could go wrong goes wrong, and they don't stop it. They just let it happen. It annoys me.
So you'd rather more intervention?
Oh, of course.
I don't know. I think I thought that the show was dead when Danny left, but it managed to.
To me, that is the day it died.
The day the music died.
Bye, Danny Hayes.
For me, like, I thought it was, but then they managed to sort of bring in the that guy that got evicted, Luke versus that guy
Oh yeah.
who did the
Who
box
was that?
stacking challenge.
Oh, Bernie.
God,
Yeah.
how quickly you forget.
God.
And then
Lest we forget.
that it's kind of like little like packages of story that was dealt with, and then it was Jessica fucking Ellie over, and I didn't mind this week. I actually thought it was quite exciting at times. You obviously didn't.
No, there was some good bits, but then when I had like those 2 other episodes to watch, I was just like, I don't want to watch these. And then I watched one with Jack, and then he's like, right, I'm going to bed, and then I watched the second one on 1.2 speed. Which I never do that shit, do I? And I watch the comps on 1.5 speed, which is like you, like with BBUS.
I'm surprised because they don't take that long, and for me, the competitions are the best bit. I always put my phone down and I like just tune in to the comp. And wasn't one of them dominoes, which is like a staple. We love that shit.
I did like the dominoes, but it made me think of Danny smashing up the dominoes, and then I missed him again.
Not Lewis F. It was Danny superseded
yeah,
the
I know.
memory.
I was talking about Lewis F as well, to be honest.
When you're waiting for someone to pull out that half domino glued back together, that one Danny snapped them off.
Lewis F flicking them all off as he left the room. Those were the days. Anyway,
I, by the way, don't have episode notes until the letters task, apparently, for episode 7, so you're going to have to lead the way here.
Oh, God, far out. Okay, God help us. I think I did do reasonable notes for this episode. So, Ellie was upset about losing Bernie. He's a good guy with a good heart. She's being very entitled. Everyone has to go. Those are my thoughts, I think.
All of them have to go. Empty the house.
Dane and Jess had a bit of a spat here. This was quite fun. Jess was going on about, I wonder if my Instagram followers have gone up since I've been in the house.
Oh, God, Dane was still there.
Yeah,
Fucking hell,
and then Dane goes, who cares?
She said that's her business or something.
Yeah, and then
income.
Jess goes, who cares about your paintings? Which I thought was a bit fucking rude, considering they're supposed to be like his therapy to get him over his mental health issues.
It was very she really took a low blow.
I don't think
I appreciate it.
I don't think you can compare your Instagram followers to like creating art. Although, I gave up writing novels to do a shitty podcast, so there you go.
Not just creating art, but like overcoming addiction through the medium of art.
Yeah, exactly. And then Dane goes, someone loves some Instagram. He's so bitter, that guy.
What I thought was funny was the way that Jessica was talking about her Instagram. It's like she wants to know now if her followers are increasing because she's in Big Brother. But it's like that happened 3 months ago, so Big Brother would have no bearing at that time on your Instagram following. But she still spoke about it as if it would.
That's a good point, because when you're in there, you must just think of it as being on at the time, mustn't you?
I guess so.
It's weird, isn't it? I actually kind of like that Jess now. What do you think?
She has definitely made it interesting this week. I don't think I like her.
Not that I like her, but that she's a good character.
No, she's definitely good. Do you know who I've suddenly really took a liking to?
Go on.
Ellie.
Ellie's my favourite.
I think I've got a crush on her.
Oh my goodness.
I think she's the best
I never heard you say that.
person I've seen on TV in a long time.
She does look good. She's very stylish.
She's got her body is very nice shaped. Something about her.
Listeners, what's going on here?
She's got perfect butt and legs, and she wears these leggings that make her waist look really tiny, and there's just the shape. I don't know.
Girls, are you okay?
I've looked at pictures of her.
Do you need counselling?
I've looked at pictures of her from before, and when she has long hair, she just doesn't look as striking. And I think there's few people that can really pull off,
very
like a pixie cut,
like me,
like you and Ellie, and that's about it. And really look good with it.
That hair does really suit her. She is a gorgeous woman, and I like her personality. I like the way she's quite. I don't want to say feisty because that sounds sexist.
No, she's driven.
Yeah,
that's what I think. She's. Sorry, Karen.
No, she's obviously very smart.
Yeah, she's also I think for celebrities, there's sometimes less riding on a show like this, but she's got fight in her to be a good player as well. I think. Although it's a bit haphazard.
I would be very surprised if it doesn't come down to her and Luke at the end, wouldn't you?
I mean, that's probably where it should go.
Yeah.
I think, given how much of a main character she is in the story, she's definitely a finalist.
And the fact that they didn't get rid of her and got rid of fucking Thomas. That was the most stupid fucking thing I've ever seen, but sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
I forgot that had happened.
That was absolutely ridiculous, but anyway. So,
Luke is the master of the blind side.
Oh, God. It's ridiculous. So...
Hang on, do you like Luke?
Yeah, I like him, yeah.
Okay.
Jack hates him.
Oh.
It's like he's so annoying. I'm like, I like him. I think he's quite fun.
I think he's like brought good entertainment too. I mean,
I think this is why I'm not liking it. You know, Jack is being so negative about this show. He's like, I literally hate everyone. He's like, I hate all these people.
Oh,
and I think
yeah, that's not
that
helping.
influences me. Like when we were watching the most recent season of Killing Eve, I had to stop watching it because he was just hating on it so much.
Oh yeah, because they're poshos.
Yeah, and then when I was trying watching it on my own, I just couldn't get into it because he'd ruined it for me.
Oh no!
I think that's what he's doing with Big Brother.
God, he's poisoning you.
He's poisoning you well. So Ellie then used Dane's behaviour to try and weaponise the girls and saying, we need to get Dane out. Jess said, I'm going to come to your house and punch you in the face.
Oh God, that was a bit much.
If you don't evict Dane. Threatening behaviour. That's not okay, is it?
No, well, no, but also it is kind of jokey, but like they do let that shit slide. We don't see it.
Oh yeah, they don't care about stuff like that.
I do find like I wish Big Brother was a bit more
strict. Oh yeah, what about when they were smashing the gaff up, smashing all the furniture?
Yeah, like punish them and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they did this like alarm thing and sleeping outside. That was quite good. It was quite evil, Big Brother.
I actually really enjoyed. I really fucking enjoyed that.
I like that too.
I was cackling. That was so funny.
But I wish there would have been a bit more Big Brother about Big Brother with this season. Even just the way they like tell the story. I don't know what time it is. I'm really annoyed I never know what time it is.
For God's sake, not this again. No one cares about that. Actually, people listening to this probably do care about that.
And also, I don't know why, but I think Big Brother's not as funny this year. I don't know if it's a different person.
I don't feel like there's much interaction with them in Big Brother. With Danny though, I think Big Brother needs someone to bounce off.
Rapport.
Yeah, there's no one to bounce off really. I'm moaning about them calling it still the Big Brother Hotel here. I don't think it's just annoying. Just stop.
It is annoying, but Big Brother slipped on it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Big Brother said house at one point, and I was like, and then Sonia called it hotel again. I was like, well, what is it?
It's so dumb. The hotel makes me think they've been evicted. They're back at the hotel.
Yeah.
So it's the girls versus boys thing. I said this is very outdated.
What was this?
And just that the girls were going after the boys.
Oh,
and the boys
the two
were going
sides of
after
the house.
girls.
Yeah.
Oh, this was.
God, this was why it was so painful.
Go on.
That Jessica didn't maintain the numbers
of
the girls, because obviously. Had Ellie gone, the boys would have steamrolled. So it's a good job there was a twist.
That was so stupid. So, this was another thing I learned off that podcast, which I thought was quite interesting.
Ooh.
They said, what exactly have we learned about Thomas Markle since he's been in the house?
Oh,
like,
he's a lovely guy.
How old is he? Is he married? What's his job? Has he got kids? Like, we did find out at the end, just before, that he had 2 sons. Like, literally, what one thing do you know about this guy, apart from he's Meghan Markle's brother? Like, literally. Half brother. Like, literally nothing. And I thought that was a good point. But then I've written, who cares about him?
He's a prolific writer of letters.
We'll come to it. But, fuck's sake. Just shut up.
Oh, I'm really glad that I sent that letter to Megan.
Yeah, well, this is a step forward. I noticed his dad was on in the fucking news again today for saying Meghan Markle should be stripped of her royal title for doing that prank on Ellen.
She gave...
With Ellen, sorry.
She gave up her royal title.
No, she's embarrassed the royal family by doing that.
Have you watched that? Did you watch it?
I watched a clip of it.
I watched the whole thing.
It looked like just some shit they do on Ant and Dec.
It is exactly that.
But when anyone else does that, it's fine. But when she does it, everyone rinses her to high heaven. It's so stupid.
What I liked was that she really went in for it. So, like...
Well, she probably misses acting.
I think she's probably like acted at a higher level than that. I don't know.
No, I know, but she's not allowed to anymore, is she?
Well, isn't she?
Well, I don't
That's
know.
the whole thing. She's departed from the family, so surely she can resume that.
But she does still have the royal title.
Sorry, the firm.
She does still have the royal title.
Does she?
Yeah. They do.
Well, do you know what I say?
I think
she
they
should
ditch
get
him.
rid of it and
I
do what the
agree.
fuck she
I
wants,
totally
and then
agree.
everyone can stop moaning.
I totally agree.
But so I didn't know that Ellen did that stuff. I do actually like the Ellen show, but obviously everyone knows that she's actually a bit of a bully behind the scenes, apparently. She did it with Adele, and it was really good with Adele. Like, she made her go to like a juice bar, and they tell you like, you might have seen on the clip, they tell the people there like, oh, just treat them like a normal person.
All right, yeah.
But then they're going to act really weird, so everyone's just like, what the fuck's going on?
Right.
And like with the Adele one, she like asks for a large drink but in a small cup, which obviously is impossible. And it was like, okay, so do you want 2 small cups? No, I just want a large but in a small cup. It was really good. And then she's got this shit in the bag and she doesn't know what it is. And with Meghan Markle, did you see she like drank milk out of a baby bottle?
Yeah, I saw
and then
that, yeah.
she made her eat these crackers like a chipmunk.
Right, yeah, I saw that.
And I just thought, like, Meghan must know she's going to get slated.
Yeah,
for that,
of course.
But she just thought, fuck it, and did it anyway.
Yeah,
and that
exactly.
makes me think she's a more fun person.
Of course. But then how can her dad and her stupid brother say, oh, we're trying to mend fences with Meghan, when Meghan goes on and does a stupid thing like that that's just a joke, and her dad goes, oh, she's embarrassed the royal family. It's got nothing to do with the royal family. It's got nothing to do with you either, because you've been disowned as her dad, so fuck off.
Good point.
Stupid idiot.
It's weird.
It's annoying as hell. So don't go around pretending you're trying to mend fences when you're just trying to get on TV. I guarantee you, I'll turn on fucking GB News tonight. He'll be on there talking to Dan fucking Wootton again, like he's every fucking day.
Who, the dad?
Yeah, the dad.
Has he got a live link?
He's always on there. Oh yeah, that Dan Wootton.
They're all on there.
Gaz, that Dan Wootton.
And Widdicombe.
There's something badly wrong with that guy.
You said that last week.
He's got a look in his eye I've never seen. Something up with that guy. Anne Widdicombe they had. Anne Widdicombe.
GB News has gone to his head.
Anne Widdicombe said, what did she say? Something like, we should take immigrants and take them back to their own country. And whatever she said was the most horrendous thing I've ever heard on there, which is fucking saying something. And she was saying about the Afghan refugees, we should literally put them on a boat and take them back to Afghanistan.
And release them back into the wild.
It's like, what the fuck? Did you see what is actually going on there? That woman is... I'm so glad that she's never had sex, because she doesn't deserve joy in her life.
Yeah.
It's so disgusting.
It's literally been taken over by terrorists.
It's very entertaining, that channel, though. It makes me fucking furious. I love it. So, anyway, we're going off the...
We all need a bit of adrenaline.
Yeah, we're going off the rails
in our
here.
lives.
So, John going after the girls. Who the fuck
Who's
is
John?
Josh, sorry.
Josh, okay.
Josh wants a girl with short blonde hair to go. Who could that be? He's going to chat some shit and stab her in the back. He's already chatting shit. Housemates are hungry. Jess is missing her cheese strings. Oh, yeah, because they stole
cheese
them.
stringers, as they're called in Australia, apparently.
Oh, are they?
Cheese stringers.
I'm surprised they're not called cheese stringers. Luke said, there's a post box in the garden. Is Tom going to write another letter? Then we have this task.
Oh, okay.
Come on, you can pick it up.
I think I've got notes from here.
Once again, Big Brother recycling a task from last year.
There's a lot of
the leaves.
The same.
It was the
like
leaves, wasn't it, on the tree?
Yeah.
And Danny had to drop the leaves last year.
Jessica got a mission to fail it, didn't she?
Yes.
What did she get if she...
she
was allowed...
food
She
in
was
the
so
diary.
hungry and they fed her by herself.
Yeah. Sorry for the noise.
I don't remember what Danny got for dropping the leaves, though, do you?
Dropping the leaves? You sound a bit Australian there, mate.
Dropping the leaves?
No, I don't remember.
Imogen brought in on... Oh, yeah, so she brought Imogen in on the mission to fail collecting letters, and then she could share the food with her as well.
That Imogen seems kind of like an interesting person, but I feel like we don't really know anything about her. But it's a bit of an odd bod, don't you think?
All we know is that she's Kyle Sanderland's ex, and that she's a model and she had an eating disorder.
She's a bit of a strange person, kind of intriguing, but...
I like her. She's kind of edgy. She doesn't seem like someone that would want to be on Big Brother, actually.
No, she's a bit sort of kooky, I would say.
She's creepy and she's kooky. She's like to get the spooky.
Oh yeah, sorry. Do you think any fan mail was coming in for Thomas Markle? What do you think it would say?
Do not write to the palace again.
Yeah. It's a restraining order from Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then that Josh idiot was like, "Oh, can I go and put my shorts on?" And Big Brother was like, just threw loads of letters at him.
Good.
I hate that Josh guy so much. I hated him last week. Now I really hate him. He's so entitled. He thinks he's like so interesting and good looking and funny and
you said he's just pretending to be.
He's ugly. Looking. He's just gross. He's just got a rubbish personality. I cannot stand that guy. His ego.
He thinks he's all that. He was always in the dome. He's always like flexing
it's like, stop.
Like hands up, like you didn't see this coming. Like he thinks he's reality TV gold, but he isn't.
He's reality TV.
Bro, not even nickel.
Rust.
Josh said that he wants a lemon and herb crumb on his lamb. Oh. Australians are obsessed with lamb. Have you noticed that?
Oh yeah, like that girl Mel.
Yeah.
I don't think you should eat lamb. It's cruel. It's a little baby. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know what Morrissey said? Little lamb on a hill, run fast as you can.
Is he vegetarian?
Yes, that's one of his main features, along with being racist.
Bigotry. Jess and Imogen got that herb-crusted lamb in the diary room. I'm surprised Josh couldn't smell it under the door. And they got a big
especially
giant...
with that nose.
And a big giant glass of wine. Wine always looks really nice.
That food actually did look good.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Well, you know, I can appreciate things from afar.
Anyway, it was now day 15. How many days are they going to be in there? 20-something? Josh and Luke were singing, "Wake your ass up, wake your ass up." What was that? I don't have the tune of it. It's like, it was the morning, they're like, "Wake your ass up, wake your ass up." And then Jessica goes, "No!" I was like, someone needs to remix that, but no one cares enough.
I didn't even write it down. Jess is a bit feral, isn't she?
She is. She's also, do you think she acts like a baby quite a lot?
Oh.
Have you noticed that?
No.
She does like a baby voice, she like skips around. I'm like, why do people do that?
She's trying to be cute, like Sarah Beth.
Yeah. So, speaking of Sarah Beth, have you continued watching the Squid Game?
Yes, but I've only watched one more since last time, I think.
Do you know what?
Very violent.
I need to get on to my dad because we share an account with our friend who can't pay the bill. So we keep trying to go to Netflix, but it says the payment's declined.
Oh, come on.
So my dad was like, my dad offered me it in the past, but I was like, oh no, we don't need it. We've got it ready. And so I said to him, Dad, I think I need you on Netflix because I want to watch Squid Game. And then he's like, there's like only so many people you can put on it.
5, I think.
So he's going to have to kick his mate off for me. But I think he said, I think he'll understand because you're my son. It's like family first.
Yeah, I'm on my best friend's one. It's good. I very rarely get kicked. You know, sometimes you get kicked off if there's a lot of people watching on it.
There's so many devices.
Very
it's
rarely.
Never happened to us.
It happened to me once in a blue moon, but very rarely. But it's great.
I can't watch it, and I'm like, I need to know what happens.
Have you got? Oh, you were probably on the same episode as me then.
I was on 5 or 6.
5 or 6. I'm back there as well. Who knows?
That tug of war was the last one I can remember.
I think I've seen the next one after that.
What was the comp? The comp.
I can remember something else happening that wasn't the comp. I won't say.
Is it to
Something
do
with the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen that
The
one?
water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm around there, but I can't remember what's happening.
We've seen that one then as well.
Okay.
All right, let's be quiet. And that was fine. That was
worried about spoiling it for people.
That wasn't a
and
bad
ourselves.
spoiler.
Anyway, the
hold
task
on.
results. What?
Wait, I've got more shit.
Have you?
Well, yeah.
Go on.
I said when Jess got called to the diary room, I thought somebody had died. They called her very seriously. Josh was saying the girls aren't doing very well. Oh, Jess only caught one like 6 hours ago because they're throwing at each other, and he's smug and annoying. I thought Imogen was an animal lover. Why is she eating meat? Casting aspersions.
She works on a farm, so a bit like Mel in that respect.
One of those.
Or lives on a farm, works on a farm.
The people who do that, I don't think you really like animals.
The thing
That's
is,
what I'm saying.
I don't know if it's a farm or if it's just that little like ranch thing she's got where she like rescues
Is it an
the
animal
animals.
rescue? Yeah.
Partly
rescues them and then eats them. I
Yeah,
see, like Tiger King.
Hold
Hold on, that's not what happens in Tiger King.
No, well,
Actually, I've not watched it, so I don't know.
no, that's not what happens. But they say that Carol Baskin got a husband killed by a tiger.
I
don't think she ate him.
That's a good way of doing it. So Josh said, "I want to tuck her down on some cookies and ice cream. Tuck her down." Have you heard
Sounds
that?
very Australian, doesn't
Have
it?
you heard that before?
Yeah, because Bush Tucker.
What would we say? Tuck in, wouldn't we?
Chow down. I
Yeah,
think Americans
chow
would
down.
say, not us.
I think we'd say tuck in. Tuck in.
Tuck into,
Yeah. That sounds weird as well. No, you can say it. Oh, now this was a shocker.
God, I missed a lot. I missed a lot of shit. What happened?
Well, the prize they got, the house was given burgers and chips
Oh,
from
goodbye KFC.
dum dum dum
Grill.
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 It didn't have oh no, not an apostrophe.
Apostrophe D.
That looked quite nice. Did you think?
Don't you think it looked like the local burger shop down the high street, not like a big brand?
I thought it looked alright. Better than KFC, probably. Do you think?
Better than KFC? I guess so. It looked different. It was burgers, not chicken, right?
Yeah.
Was it chicken burgers?
Well, no.
It looks okay.
Yeah, it looks alright. So, what's happened with KFC? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't know.
Has there been a dividing of the ways?
Well, you said there'd been no KFC yet. Obviously, do you think that's not a good sign when you lose the sponsor?
Yeah, especially a big sponsor like that,
that's
KFC.
That's not a good sign for the show.
And didn't Alfie say there was only 300,000 viewers left? That's quite low.
That's the same amount of followers Ellie's got on Facebook.
That was 3 million.
Oh. I didn't add a 3 in it. Wait, the task results. So they failed to catch
Sorry, I jumped ahead.
252 letters and they only caught 46. which got them $460, which seems like quite a lot of money, actually. I don't know how many days that needs to last them for. It can't be a week.
Right.
3 days or something, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's it. I'm done with that bit.
Oh, nothing.
Oh, Jess and Imogen weren't hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Because they'd already eaten.
Happens.
Yeah.
Oh, no, just not really that hungry.
Did they ever admit that they'd been eating that food on the sly?
Not allowed, I don't think.
So, then we had... what do we have then?
I don't know, I've written Luke here is coming for the 3 girls.
Oh, yeah.
Luke flip-flops around.
He does. He just wants the good TV, I think, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
He said... Ellie was planting the seed of doubt, telling Luke that Josh and Dane is coming for them.
Oh, this is where it all started to go wrong for Ellie.
Tell me.
Ellie basically decided that she wanted to... What she said was undo the boys' alliance. So... She hatched her plan, which ultimately fucked her over, to tell Josh and Luke that Dane was coming for them.
Yes.
And to tell Dane that Luke and Josh are coming for him.
Oh, yeah. And
to cast seeds of doubt.
Dane grasped, didn't he? One of them grasped.
I don't know, I can't quite remember, but what happened was... It was when... The problem was that Jessica saw Ellie telling Dane, and that's where all the suspicion arose.
Was it.
So she...
Jess said she didn't trust Ellie. Yeah.
So she told Josh and Luke that Thomas told her, as if Dane would have told Thomas, like, I'm coming for Josh and Luke. That it's coming for them. And then swiftly told Dane, whatever happens today... Josh cannot win because he's playing both the girls and the guys. Jess told me, and Luke told me.
Right.
Makes sense?
Yes.
Okay.
It makes perfect sense.
So
I was happy to see Ellie doing some strategy here, like planting some seeds,
too.
doing some lying.
And actually gaming.
Yeah, gaming, which is rare to see on BBUS.
I think so too.
US.
AU. So Jess overhears. And then she goes, now I see her. She goes to Imogen. She's like, now I see her making plans. Maybe this is the diary room. Now I see her making plans with Dane behind our back. That's sus. She said, you wanted to take us 3 girls to the final. Now I don't trust her.
But Ellie was actually trying to protect the girls.
She was, exactly.
She
so
was.
Why did she not tell the girls this? That's the flaw in Ellie's plan.
Jess got the wrong end of the stick.
She should have told Jess and Imogen what she was going to do.
Yeah.
She was going a bit out solo.
Yeah.
Which, in a way, would make Jess and Imogen more suspicious of what he's up to.
The trouble is, I feel like there's always been a bit of suspicion between these 3 girls, hasn't there? A bit of, they're not that tight. I think Jess and Imogen are quite tight, aren't they? But
they
with
seem
Ellie,
to be more natural friends, I think.
Yeah. But with Ellie, there's a bit of, and then we heard like someone had unfollowed someone on Instagram or some shit like that.
Oh, that did come out.
You've got to factor that shit in.
And I think Ellie was very like in Caitlin's pocket.
Yes.
Early doors, wasn't she?
Yeah, well, of course. And the wedding...
Walking down the aisle.
The wedding's happening, apparently.
It's on, but where's Caitlyn Jenner?
Caitlyn
She's a surprise. Surprise! It's your old pal, Caitlyn.
She wasn't added in that post, was she?
She wasn't added in the post.
Right, enough said. Ellie probably called her and Caitlyn just left her on red. Which
Never heard of her.
The
what?
Jungle?
Josser? No.
When is that Jungle crap back
Tonight.
On? Oh, no. Oh, I can't deal with that show.
I don't think I like it in the castle.
No, I don't like it full stop. I don't like that animal cruelty.
Well, they released...
Release the beast.
They released what's that?
I don't know. It's from something.
They released photos of the castle today on social media, and I looked at them and I just thought, it just looks cold, wet, and not interested.
I don't like anyone in it apart from Richard Madeley. Although, to be fair, he could carry the show on his own.
Oh, yeah. Richard Madeley.
I watched The Circle just because he was in it.
Oh, did you?
And then when he left, I just stopped watching it.
The Radio 1 DJ on it, though, seems really fun.
Who's that?
Oh, I forgot what her name was.
Would I know?
Nah.
Probably not.
No,
Too
it's
old.
I think it's One Extra, and she does a late night rap show.
I used to listen to One Extra when I worked at the hospital.
I tweeted about her because her VT was really good.
There was one
Suchi or something.
There was a woman.
Someone.
There was one woman who did the sort of afternoon show who I really liked on One Extra, and then there was another woman who was on after who was annoying as hell. So it's probably that one.
Hang on, I can tell you. Snoochie Shy.
Snooch. That's either the one I like or the one I don't like, I'm sure.
You probably don't know what she looks like
looking
because
at her
you listen to the radio.
ain't gonna help. No, she looks nice, but
She was funny. She said she was worried. She goes, "Oh, I'm worried about like a bug going up my vagina." In a VT, which I thought was not a very I'm a celebrity thing to put in a VT.
Okay, well, I will give it a quick glance and see if she is the one who I like.
Who else is in there?
I don't know. Oh, Shirley Ballas or someone like that. No,
who's that?
Who is it? Arlene Phillips. Someone.
Oh, hate her.
Someone like that.
With a passion.
Yeah, I think I've seen her on GB News. So
I wouldn't be surprised.
And do you know who else was on it? AJ Pritchard and that were on it.
AJ Pritchard.
Do you know who that is? Someone off Strictly Come Dance or something.
I've heard of that person.
Yeah,
it's
they
a
were
man,
on GB News.
A boy.
Yeah.
A boy.
A boy. Yeah, curly-haired boy.
Oh, blonde hair.
Yeah.
Wasn't he on I'm a Celebrity as well?
Yeah, they were on GB News. The both of them. Him and his brother.
Talking about I'm a Celebrity.
Talking about I don't know. Something racist probably.
How bizarre.
I've got my eye on you people going on that channel.
That channel is.
It's a hotbed of ex. Biggins was on it.
It's basically.
We know he's got dodgy old views.
It's the same person booking them celebrities worked on BBLB, I reckon.
I think so.
Bit on the side, sorry.
Yeah, it's got the same thing. And Nigel Farage, his show is called. What's it called? Something Beers.
Beers?
Yeah, something. I can't remember what it is. It's Talking Pints.
For fuck's sake.
And then at the end he sips on a pint of beer.
Yeah, you know why? Because he didn't he do some show where he went to hang out with those two off Gogglebox, Steph and Dom, and went to the pub, and everyone was like, "Oh, he's such a nice guy."
Yeah,
he goes to the pub.
Drinking beer, great. Drinking beer while presenting a TV show shouldn't be allowed. Podcast, it's fine. Anyway,
we digress.
It was just a bit.
I don't know what I've written here. Are you Team Josh or Team Ellie? I mean,
yeah.
that's a stupid question.
I've answered that.
Dane and Josh are comparing notes, and they promise that they're not coming after each other. So it sort of came out in the wash.
That was what I said. Dane ratted.
This is backfiring on Ellie big time.
Ellie is in big trouble, I've written.
Yeah, she was. From all angles.
Hopefully she will win this comp. So this comp I did like. This was like a BBUS comp, wasn't it?
Big Brother Confidential. Oh,
we like a magazine, don't we?
A magazine deal.
We've got to get that into the title somehow. It's a bit early on though, isn't it? In the week's events.
Oh, to be a title. I'd forgotten what it was.
No, we can get we can wheedle Thomas Markle in there somewhere. Anyway, I like that when they had to sort of contort at funny angles, hanging on to something. It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I was expecting. So there were no. It was like a wall comp, but it was a magazine cover, and they were all personalised, weren't they? Like the words were like relevant.
There were some BB on Blast style puns on there.
Were there? Have you got any?
I can't remember. There was things.
I might have written some down.
Things that we would say.
Anyway, they looked at it, and then Luke says, "It's a hold the pole," and then Jess said, "I'm good at this," and then Ellie went, "You're good at hold the pole."
Ouch.
Hold the pole sounds like a very Survivor type thing. I
was disappointed that people didn't get splattered with highlighters.
Oh, we're better than that. Oh yeah, what have the passengers been eating? But I thought that Big Brother was going to in Australia. They often have intervals where they have to change or put their feet into smaller pegs. But it was kind of like just hold on.
Those bare feet, Gaz, on those. Oh,
ouch.
That ain't good. And not ouch, just gross. I don't want to look at it. But yeah, also ouch.
I can't walk around outside without shoes on. I hate
it's disgusting.
You go to the beach and it's pebbles.
Oh no, I hate that. That's very painful. Stop that. So there was a series of small perches. I've put can't see Thomas smashing this one. This should favour the women. Thomas said he looks like a bug spattered on the windshield. Well,
Jess said about the magazines.
That was the guy who waved.
Is he with the girl now?
Yeah.
Girlfriend or
a beard.
Best friend. It's got a beard. Jess said the magazine said that she was pregnant 5 times in a year.
Oh wow. I've put here, no one is going to evict Tom. He's going to end up getting dragged to the podium. The podium. I don't think they could afford his airfare back, could they? How is the final going to work? Did Albert tell us?
We need to talk about this.
Oh, do you want to say it to the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, the magazine tilted backwards and, just forwards and forwards, really,
Forwards, wasn't it?
And it went to what Big Brother called dead vertical, but...
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
Wait, dead vertical?
Horizontal, that
That'd be
is.
horizontal, wouldn't it?
Vertical be straight up.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I don't understand. I've written dead vertical. Maybe I got it wrong.
Ellie was...
maybe it was back a bit and then it went up. That's what it was. It went from
I see.
tilted backwards to going up. And then Jessica said she could stay there all day.
And Ellie said she would let Jess win. And I was thinking, oh no, because Jess said she was going to go after Ellie. Do you remember?
Yeah. Ellie was really in the dark about how the girls were feeling.
Luke was like contorted, like he looked like his leg was going to snap off.
Luke, I mean...
He was clinging on, wasn't he?
I thought Luke would have done better because in Survivor there's a lot of shit like hanging off of a pole, standing on a pole.
Yeah,
like,
running along in the sea.
on a log and all that shit.
Yeah, but he's quite tall, isn't he? So he's probably got big feet.
Does that help you? No, I guess
No,
not.
not if you're standing on a little perch. And then Jess was doing the old Sarah Beth, let me win, please.
Oh,
like
is she?
the old, trying to be cute, like trying to get sympathy. That's quite nice. And at this point, I've written something controversial.
What's that?
I can see Jess as being like a young Janelle. That was
Okay.
set the cat amongst the pigeons.
Why?
It's just because she was wearing pink, I think, and she was like being a comp beast. I was like, yes, she's got young Janelle energy.
You remind me of a young Janelle.
Yeah.
Ellie said it's between me and her, Jess, and neither of us, and I know neither of us will be going home. Dane didn't last long.
That's not true.
Imogen was looking strong, actually. Oh no, sorry, Thomas dropped first, unsurprisingly. Imogen looked like she was going to go the distance, I thought, but she fell off as well. And then okay. I was also annoyed that I didn't know how long they'd been on this thing for.
Oh no.
I put Ellie has dropped foolish. Why did she do that? I guess she couldn't.
Did she throw it to Jess?
I don't know. I guess if she could have held on longer, she would have done, but I was upset with her. And it came down to Josh and Jess. Oh, yeah. She goes, hey, Joshy, mind over matter, baby. She sort of started taunting him a little bit. It's good for Josh to lose to a girl like Jess. I think he needs that.
He does.
And then she won. Do you remember what she said?
She said, this is my house.
She did.
And Josh said, well played. She said she's going to sneak up behind the big players and get them. She nominated Dane, and she said, I would love to see the tail end of Dane. Ew. She nominated Thomas for being a floater. I mean, he looks like one. And
he doesn't.
What's this? Seen scarpering with the cokes, I've written here.
I don't know. Who was scarpering with
I don't know.
Thomas, maybe.
Perhaps there was a little shot of him in the background. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was him.
It?
The shopping came, and I saw him just taking a big pack of the cokes to the bedroom. Full fat as well. Just saying. And then she was torn between putting up Ellie and Luke, and then she put up Ellie. I was like, you twat.
Stupid, yeah.
You twat.
She said the boys are against the... Does this make sense? She said Ellie plays the boys against the girls. This is why she put her up.
She did do that.
She feels she can trust Luke, she said, and then, put Ellie up. Ellie was talking. Oh yeah, so they come out onto the sofas, and then Ellie took some of this chocolate that they got in the shopping to give to Jess, and
the
if
vibes.
You notice, she couldn't look her in the eyes.
No.
If you can't look them in the eyes on the sofas, it's bad news, isn't it?
No, I've written Judas here. And
Did you notice Thomas Markle? Every nominations announcement, he is sitting there eating
an apple. I put disrespectful.
It's always an apple.
Do you think it's because do you think it's a nervous thing? Eating the apple helps him stay calm.
Do you know when you get into a routine? I think like he knows he's going to sit down for it. Our big brother calls them, like gather on the sofas. He's probably like, "Oh, I've just got to get my apple."
It's probably like good luck or something. But then he went up, didn't he? So it's not that good luck.
I think it's a bit like I can't go to sleep unless I like put Vaseline on my lips and moisturise my hands.
Oh,
I just think
really?
you get into like habits.
That's interesting.
He's an apple eater for nominations announcements. That's just what he does.
That will stand him in good stead for the rest of his life, waiting for that fucking letter that's never going to come. Jess was hiding and clutching a cushion. Oh yeah, she was like lying on the couch like this.
Yeah, it's painful. Jess said, "I've ballsed it," and she goes, "I have a valid reason for everyone. I promise."
And then when
Yet later, when questioned, she said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a safe vote."
lies.
What are you gonna say?
When it got announced, Ellie looked at her and went, "Jessica."
Yeah, and she said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. She did look shocked.
Rightly so.
It was a good shocked face. And then Imogen, I noticed, just sort of slunk down into her jacket, which I thought was also quite funny. She didn't look that bothered. And then Josh went to Ellie. You still stoked that she won? Ouch! Fucking hell! What a bastard!
because they were really celebrating it.
What an arsehole!
That was also painful when you knew what was going to happen to see her celebrating the win.
I hated that. I hated him having won in front of Ellie like that. It annoyed me. And then Josh walked off going, "Woo, this game rocks," and I was just like, "Shut up, idiot."
Nice to see him taken out, wouldn't it?
Yeah, hopefully next episode. It's like, don't rub it in when someone's got a shock and been blindsided.
In the diary, I think Ellie said, "I'm good at fighting for my life in this game," which was, I guess, I didn't quite believe it was going to happen. Sometimes you hear people set it up and it's like going to go the wrong way.
Yeah, that's true. And then Josh said, "Oh, you made the right decision. For you, maybe." And then Ellie said, "Who got in Jess's ear about me?" And Imogen said, "This could come back to bite us on the bum."
She thinks it was Josh, she said. She told Luke and Imogen she thinks Josh got in Jess's ear.
That was it.
In the diary room, Imogen said, "Breaking our alliance, I think it could bite us on the bum." Is that what she said? Luke was like, "Ellie's got to go." When Luke starts to say it, I get worried.
You gotta go.
He said he wants to break up the girls, and the boys are already the strongest side of the house.
So that doesn't make sense for why Luke suddenly decided to go after Thomas Markle last episode. I don't get.
I think it's game recognised game, don't you?
Oh, do you think? Yeah, but Ellie could
so.
easily win over him, so I don't get that.
It's a poor game move, actually, on his behalf.
It's stupid.
Because also, who in Australia is going to vote for Thomas Markle to win? If he's on the podium, I bet he'll get like
who on the fucking
hardly
planet?
any votes.
Who on the planet would vote for him to win? Like it would be like literally zero, and then split between the other two. His dad, yeah, and his other nutty sister.
Hope you're having a good time on your new TV show.
Yeah.
Remember, did you say remember it's a game? Or remember it's
only
a
a game show.
It's only a game show.
Fucking hell. It's alright for Thomas to go and do that. It's alright for Thomas to hang off a fucking magazine. But Meghan Markle goes on Ellen's show and drinks out of a baby's bottle and she's disgracing the royal family. What about Thomas Markle? He's disgracing the Markle family.
Firm.
Luckily they're a bunch of old rednecks, so it don't matter.
I've written Josh's veneers look terrible, but I'm not actually sure if they are veneers
they
or if he's just
are awful. They look like false teeth.
If he's might have had like braces when he's older.
When they showed that picture of him when he looked younger, he actually looked nice when he was younger. He's actually made himself look worse, which is quite a feat.
Speaking of veneers, Ryland's had his teeth replaced.
I heard that. I haven't seen the new one.
Me neither. No.
He needed to, though, didn't he?
I think he had them reduced once before, didn't he?
They were a bit much.
Excuse me.
A good talking point, though. So then Jess, says, "Oh, I thought you were a safe vote." And then Ellie was going, "Oh, I need you to gun for me."
Yeah, Luke also said that he's voting for Dane at this point to Ellie, and I was like, I don't know if I can trust Luke.
No.
I don't know if it's the truth.
I wrote Luke is plotting to get Ellie out, for fuck's sake.
He was lying to her. So next second, he's going to Josh, going, "We need to blindside Ellie." Of course, blindside. Which is why he said he was voting for Dane. There's nothing better than pulling a rug out from someone in this game. You better watch it. It's not you, mate.
Yeah, that's true. I do appreciate that.
We spotted that Ellie was putting makeup on her legs.
Oh,
Dan was particularly shocked about that, and it took me back to Christina to put makeup on her belly.
I wonder what makeup she's putting on her legs.
No idea.
It must have been fake tan.
It was being brushed on, so I don't know. I don't think it was.
Strange. Maybe I need to do that.
I think, are they getting ready for the eviction?
Yeah.
So Ellie was wearing this red dress with long sleeves. I thought she looked really good.
I put Ellie looks good at the eviction as always.
And so did Imogen for once. She was wearing like a... What's that when you got split down the leg?
Oh, God, that was a
blue
hell of a
dress.
thigh split, wasn't
Yeah.
it? God, that was... her leg looked very long. Yeah, that... To be fair, the girls are dressing up very well for the eviction. The men, don't know what they're doing.
Jessica was wearing this, I've written, bad bitch leather look. Leather jacket.
Don't know about that.
I thought, she's sort of dressed, she's like in leather, it's black, she's taken out Ellie, it looks a bit like she's an Undertaker type sort of vibe.
Oh, I see. He said, "Thomas, you're a man who likes writing letters." What was that about? Was that Big Brother? Oh,
Sounds
must
like
have been
something Big Brother
Sonia.
would say.
Must have been something Sonia was saying. That's literally all they've got, isn't they? He writes letters to Meghan Markle. Jess said her childhood dream was being on BB.
Oh, yeah. I said Luke was patronising Jess. He goes, "Oh, it shows that anyone can win if you try your hardest at the competition."
Ouch.
It's like, a bit harsh. Like she won it fair and square.
Luke was talking about Thomas Markle saying, we had big things about Tom when he came in, but he kind of won us round or something. Like, we thought he was a bit of a twat when he came in, but...
Oh, everyone's giving it all that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's such a nice guy when you get to know him. Thought it was just a mean letter-writing arsehole.
Electric TV, now you get to know him. Hold on.
What?
I've spotted something here. I wonder if you spotted it.
Yeah.
Dane, the first male sighting of the boob laces. What you got to say about that?
I didn't see that. Is it like a sort of sportswear
Yeah,
top?
and it's got like the boob laces at the top.
American football top.
Yeah, I did not know that men did that too.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Just goes to show.
Any gender.
Or no gender. You can wear them too.
Exactly. Well, yeah.
The boob laces are for everyone.
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've told you about this, but I went to like a cabaret show. I think it was last week.
I think I saw your
in the last week
Instagram on it.
And it was, I think I told you, did I tell you by text? Everyone was non-binary.
Oh yeah, you said it was good.
Yeah, and I felt like we obviously have fucked up in the past with like pronouns and shit. And
we try.
I think that I learned a lot going to that show because there was
Was it about non-binary then?
the subject, well, the show is called the NB show, but ENBY, so NB non-binary show.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So like the subject of non-binary ism, is that what you call it? Non-binaryism is
doesn't sound like it. No,
it's like at the forefront.
Non-binariness
Or gender fluidity is like at the forefront, and the fact that not everything's binary. And I felt like I learned quite a lot being in the space with people.
Yeah.
Who obviously a lot of the audience members were as non-binary too, and performers. And I just think like it boosted me a lot in my sort of
your
like
knowledge.
Yeah, and just my ability to get it right has improved based on that.
Well, we'll find out next time.
Well, yeah, I mean we could be proven wrong. But what
I feel like we have got a lot better in that area, but we're definitely still not perfect.
No, but do you remember what you said recently? Like, you think it's like one of those things that will become more normal?
Yeah,
like, and as people get to know more people that are. And I think that makes all the difference. I feel
It
like
does.
now, I know some people that are. And I say no, basically, one of the performers is a drag queen that we met at a festival we went to. And we only went to the gig because they promoted it on their stories. So yeah, now I feel like I have a personal experience with someone.
Yeah.
And when I speak about them, I say them.
Yeah.
So it's like, that helps a lot.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be like that.
It
has to be the case.
You have to, but it does help, doesn't it? Of course it does.
Yeah.
But I think even without knowing somebody personally, the visibility on TV helps.
Definitely.
Like trans people, I feel like is so much.
Yeah.
There are so many more trans people who are on TV and in the public area now, whereas not
Public area.
Public arena. What's the word I'm looking
Public
for?
eye?
But non-binary is still very niche in the media, I think.
Yeah.
So I think we do need more representation.
Me too.
I would be interested to see if we ever do get any representation on BBAU. Fucking dream on as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
You can't get
Oh,
a person of
non-binary?
colour.
What's that, mate? Do you know what I mean? Come on.
We cast an Asian guy last year. Is that enough?
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to happen there. Not for a long time. So, what else?
Sonia asked Ellie, if you'd have won today, would things have been different? Ellie said, I would have protected them all the way to the end, 100%.
I believe that as well,
Me
didn't
too.
you?
And that also made me think, Imogen and
Jess
have fucked themselves really as well.
dropped a bollock, haven't they? Did you notice they were wearing their microphones around? Do they always wear them? They look hideous.
A loop. Yeah, they always have that.
Don't you think it looks gross? Can't they hide them a bit better? What is this? The olden days?
I don't really notice.
Oh, I noticed because it was ruining Ellie's look, and it was ruining like the cool looks that people had.
Okay.
Come on, Big Brother, sew that shit in somewhere else.
Where did UK
We used to have a little pack,
used to go?
didn't we?
Yeah, but I'm sure it hung around
Maybe
their
a little
neck
clip
too.
or maybe, or I don't know.
I don't know. It's one of those things I don't tend to notice so much. It just
forget.
becomes part
We would
of
have known at
the
the
furniture.
time. Part of the furniture, like a tree of temptation.
He did become part of the furniture. Ellie's been with her charity for 10 years. There you go. She's talking about charity again. She's fighting
Wildlife
for them.
warriors.
She's obsessed with Australia Zoo as well, I've noticed. Sonia was questioning Thomas about why he survived, but the answer is because he can't win shit. That's not. Yeah, that is why. Because he's not a threat to anyone. Why would you get rid of him?
Well, quite. And he said, "Oh, I think Jess has put me up because she has a big secret crush on me."
Oh, I hate that.
Isn't it gross?
And the flirtation with Sonia to Clout.
Yeah.
It's just
No!
Stop.
And then somehow he shoehorned in, "It's never too
God.
late to say you're sorry with family." Yes, it is. I can tell you from personal experience. How the fuck did he shoehorn that in?
No
What's
idea.
he talking about?
No idea.
It's never too late. I think Megan feels different.
Luke said the housemates have to make an educated decision on who goes. Anything more before the vote?
I put, if Big D was on BBAU, they could have at least covered up his evicted vote bollocks. I don't know why I thought of that.
You're right.
we would never have known. Fuck knows why I was thinking about that.
Glad you did.
Luke evicted
Kelly.
because of her having her claws in this game. Sexist. They think saying someone's got their claws into something is sexist.
A little.
Maybe
He said, I understand why you put your claws into this game, but you're too dangerous because I know that someday you'll turn on me.
Well,
I hope she does.
Yeah, and especially now after you've fooled me once, shame on you.
So we didn't see her. We didn't see most of the votes. Josh wasn't shown. Dane, Thomas, Imogen, all not shown. Only Ellie was shown.
So Imogen's a thigh split, hell of a thigh split I've written. What the hell was that?
Don't know.
So, guys, you're going to have to move. This has become a very spooky area. Is it Dan?
It
Is
might
he
be
singing?
Dan. Ellie voted for...
Please stop singing.
We saw Ellie vote for Dane. Oh, he's recording something to someone. That won't hear it. That won't come through on the pod, but yeah. If you can hear background noise, that's what it is. Sonia then goes with 5 votes. Ellie, you'll be leaving. I guess that's why they couldn't show us any more than 2.
Yeah.
Because, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone apart from Ellie voted for her. But not alone. Because tonight we'll be saying goodbye to 2 VIPs.
In a way that gives Jess, like, too much power, like it's a double eviction and they don't get to confer on who the second person is going to be. But at the same time, it doubly fucked her when one of them come back in, I suppose. So it was like, gave her a lot of power by having 2 of her nominees going. Not Ellie, Jess. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Because there were...
3 people up and 2
Ellie,
went.
Thomas and Dane. Yeah, you're right.
So it gave her a lot...
She had loads of power.
Yeah, it gave her a lot of power, but then she got screwed because one came back in. And it could have been 2 coming back in, couldn't it? If they'd won the comp. So I suppose it sort of evens itself out.
I wish it had gone the right way in the comp.
So do I.
It would have been more fun.
It would have. But don't you think Dane was just ready to go? He was ready to go before the twist even happened, wasn't he?
Even ready to go since he was in the corner of that lift.
Since his mate...
And he couldn't go because Caitlin's contract ended.
So true.
So... I've written, who is Luke going to blindside now? That's the thing, no chance to plan a blindside. Second vote, I put, or have I written, obviously Thomas? I think Thomas is going. Josh said, every time I try to talk strat with this person, they would rather talk about their guacamole. Who is that? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't know if they put it in.
I thought Thomas, but who knows?
Sonia said, and I haven't got any of the votes here.
No.
It's time to say goodbye, which is old.
It's time.
That's what they used to say, isn't it? No, it's time to go, they said. That reminds me of the end of Big Brother on Channel 4. I hated that song.
Oh, someone was playing it on the violin outside my office when I worked at Teenage Cancer Trust for fucking weeks on end.
Why?
Stop. Someone busking.
God, it was time to say goodbye
because I worked on Oxford
to them.
Street. Yeah, they say goodbye to me, made me redundant.
Yeah, it's time to say goodbye to Dane.
My favourite bit of this was when Ellie was going and she said to Jess, I'm blocking you on Facebook, and Jess went, I don't have Facebook.
Yeah.
That was so fucking good.
It's so funny how Ellie's
like,
so
right.
into Facebook.
It's like, alright, Grandma. That was hilarious. Like, what a burn. That did remind me of a girl I play Xbox.
Oh, yeah,
It was just like, ouch. And then as they left, Dane and Ellie...
That was a good idea to take the food.
Yeah, they stole the cheesy... What are they called? The cheesy strings?
The cheese stringers.
I put the cheesy string. and the Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos.
And the lollies. Don't forget the lollies,
Oh,
guys.
I've got to take the lollies. This is Big Brother. Ellie and Dane, your time in my hotel. It's a house. Is not over yet.
Ellie looked happy and Dane was just like, oh, fuck it now.
Can't go home. Yeah, you're right. Didn't he say, like, I wanted to go see my kids?
Yeah.
Housemates, there is still an opportunity to get back in my game, but you're going to have to work for it.
God, that's my worst nightmare, what they had to do.
Didn't it remind you of that Black Mirror episode where they have to do the
did
exercise
actually,
bikes?
yeah. I really like that Black Mirror episode. That's really good.
Why are they on the exercise bikes in the end?
Because they got to build up those coins to play in the X Factor thing, is it?
Yeah, it's that, yeah.
God, that's a reach. It's because I watched that one not too long ago again. That's so good. You know, Connie Huck wrote that episode.
Did she?
Yeah. I think she wrote it under a pseudonym. Because if she'd had an actual name on it, no one would have watched it.
Yeah, off of the streaming service. Anyway, back in the house, they realised that the food was gone. They were kind of pissed off about that. And the drama shall continue.
Oh, we're on break.
After the break. Yeah, we are.
You. BRB.
Right now, new and current customers can get any phone for free at US Cellular, so you can connect with all your family members this holiday season. You could even call your aunt, who always makes you talk to your cousin, who's a dog. Or, maybe just send her a festive text. Get the gift of connection at US Cellular. Get any phone free today. US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
We value human connection with fewer distractions. US Cellular, built for us. Visit your US Cellular authorized agent, Cellular Advantage, located at 918 South Locust Street in Glenwood.
Right, we're back, and we're talking about how you should spend your money.
We're just saying...
Buy a few nice expensive things and stop buying that cheap crap.
Yes, we're both saying we've got a sophisticated taste now we've got older. So think on when you're thinking of what to buy us for Christmas this year.
Yeah, posh gifts only.
So episode 8, we begin in the Big Brother gym. Ugh, this ain't what I want.
Ellie and Dane went to the hotel gym. So... there were 2 of each piece of equipment, I noticed. I've actually written this is based on Black Mirror. I hope it is, because it looked it. It was kind of futuristic. It was dark. There was neon lights, black walls, kind of modern equipment.
How often do you think they actually made them go on those things?
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen a compilation of them like being woken up.
Yeah, they didn't show much as usual. Another twist they fuck up. They didn't show them like looking absolutely knackered on there, did they?
No.
I mean, Ellie was on there in a bloody ball gown at first. It's not okay.
Big Brother said, "You see, here in my gym, I have around the clock classes, so they have to do all these exercises at any given time." Ellie said, "Did you get it down?"
Go on.
Game on, Mole.
Oh yeah.
The old classic. Not coined by Angela, but from back in the day, as Alfie Sheldon would tell us.
She said, "I'm not going to stop until the floor is the same colour as my dress." Oof.
Fighting talk.
Imagine if Thomas Markle was in there on the exercise bike.
God, he'd have keeled over. Imogen said, "I've known Ellie for 8 years." Here you go. As soon as she's out of the frame,
yeah,
she goes,
stop bitching.
"She has made me feel weird. She unfollowed me on Instagram before, and
the knives are out."
We all know Ellie prefers Facebook.
She does.
So then they had the drama over their missing food.
Oh yeah.
However, there was an emergency evacuation, and I was thinking, is this is there a bomb scare or something's on fire? Is this real? No, it's just a task.
No, I thought it was. Imogen took her glass of wine with her, which she probably appreciated.
Yes, she did. They had 1 minute to get all their stuff together and get out in the garden.
I've put Thomas Markle is regretting his life decisions, not for the first time. I don't know why I've written that.
Thomas obviously grabbed his pen and paper before he got out there.
So they had to go sleep on camp beds.
They love to put them outside. It was a bit of a like, oh, you're going to put them outside again. They love to put them in the garden for a night on Big Brother Australia, don't they?
And Big Brother said, "Giddy up, housemates." Or did he say that to Ellie and Dane?
No idea. I didn't hear him say that.
I put, this is some Black Mirror shit. Oh, I didn't even remember that, putting that down. But they're both fit anyway. Jess is being a fishwife. Oh yeah, wasn't she screaming and just acting
already?
a goat?
Was she?
Yeah, she's just like, I don't know, going nuts.
Big Brother said they've lost their VIP status, to which Imogen said, impossible. Big Brother warned them that they had some noisy neighbours at the Big Brother hotel, and that Big Brother had to verify their blue tick status, and until then they've got to sleep outside.
Has Thomas even got a blue tick?
Is he even on Twitter?
He should have a red cross.
Actually, that's a
instead.
good question.
You can have a look.
Is Thomas Markle on Twitter? He can't. There must be like parody accounts, surely.
Oh, I'm sure.
Thomas Markle. Oh.
Remember, he's
People.
junior.
Thomas _ Markle. Father to Meghan Markle. What?
Oh, the dad.
Parody account.
All right.
Owner of Markle Jewellery in Texas. Not the same one.
Oh, poor cunt.
No, Thomas Markle doesn't even know what Twitter is.
No, I'm not surprised. So Josh said, I don't even find this 1% funny. It's not for you to find funny.
Oh, Josh was being a right bitch about this whole task, wasn't he?
Yeah, like, we're laughing at you, not with you, you fucking dipshit.
Not only that,
I was being a right little baby.
he was
Little pussy.
he was getting all aerated. Is that wrong? Aerated?
Aerated. Yeah.
He was getting all aerated
Yeah.
about Thomas Markle snoring.
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
He was. And Imogen was asleep as well. Oh, I like the touch of them doing the spotlight across the garden as well. That was good. And then that cat noise, that started to upset Tara. Tara was like, his ears went up. He was not happy. I for some reason, I was absolutely cracking up at this. I was just finding it hilarious.
You know why? Because it's like a taste of old Big Brother. It was
Yeah.
like when Big Brother went evil in not Channel 5. What's my
Season
mouth
5.
out? Big Brother 5, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Jess shouted, "Shut your dumb cat up." And I thought they should play the sound of foxes having sex, because that happens
that's
outside.
one of the worst.
That happens outside my house, and it's the most horrendous sound.
God. They sound like a crying baby.
You think you actually think someone's been murdered? It sounds so bad. BB,
you know why? We
Go
spoke about this before.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Got a barbed
the
penis,
barbed
haven't
penis.
they? The barbed penis.
Men hurting women as usual. Josh was going, I can't do this. It's like, what are you going to do? Walk out. Off you go then, you dumb twat.
Also, if you can't do it, I don't know, go for a swim or something. There's a pool there.
Yeah, stop.
I've never seen them use that pool.
It's probably, is it cold weather?
It's
now,
winter,
maybe?
isn't it? Yeah, it's Australian winter.
I said Big Brother should have put a rain machine on as well. And then I think there was a wolf growling, maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Growling or howling?
And then, I don't know. Have you got anything else? The next thing I've got is the next morning when Josh was being bitter to Thomas.
Yeah, I got something about in the gym. So housemates were kicked out and they cut back to the gym and they were having to spin class. And Dane was having to sit on a pillow.
Oh, yeah, because it's hurting his bum. So they must have been on it for a while then for that to happen, right?
Yeah, but I cannot tell you for a man how painful those spin bikes are.
Oh, really?
Like, on your gooch. It's so painful.
Gaz is demonstrating with his hands right now. I'm trying not to look.
So much pressure on the gooch. And
I mean, even on your fanny, when I used to have my exercise bike, not that I went on it very often, it would hurt.
Where's that gone?
I think I sold it. Yeah, I sold it. Some woman came around. But yeah, does hurt. It's very hard, that saddle.
And then on a spin class, you're supposed to go like really hard. And then, like, it's long. I did one spin class in my life, and it was so painful. You actually need the padded shorts. I'm surprised Big Brother didn't provide the padded shorts for him.
Oh, I didn't know. Never even heard of padded shorts.
Yeah, the cycling shorts. Yeah.
Poor Dane.
Baby, just come in and get whatever you need. You don't need to creep.
Hi.
Hi.
You're allowed to speak.
Yeah, you are. Also, you know about Big Brother Australia.
Yeah. What do you think of Big Brother Australia?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm quite enjoying it.
Jack doesn't like
You're
it.
doing more than Jack. Jack bloody hates it.
He's turning Lindsay off of it.
Oh no, Bad Jack, stop it.
He's
You're listening.
he don't listen. It's fine. He's being a right grump about it. Mind you, it's not that great, is it?
I think.
No, you are too.
Yeah, wow, it's working. No, I think it was. But I think the reason we don't think it's great is because we're such like Danny stans.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, now he's gone, and like we kind of wanted the tension between like Caitlin and Omarosa, and
Yes.
that's just eviscerated.
That's-
and then, yeah,
So true. Like, if one thing goes wrong at the start of a series, for me, that ruins the whole series for
Yeah.
me. I can't get back into it again.
it's true.
It's like, you just can't get over that hump.
Yeah, and so I think you said you wanted Thomas to. No, you wanted Ellie to go.
No,
No.
absolutely not.
Wait, was that me? And I'm just projecting. might have been me.
I don't know.
Surely he wanted Thomas
really...
to go.
Yeah, no, I've always wanted Thomas to go. But I think the reason I wanted... Like, I really needed Thomas to go. That was it. Because I thought, because of the way it was going, I thought they were going to, like, surprise us with the ending.
Right.
So...
You're always trying to preempt the edit.
I am, yeah. It's really... But I do it with The Apprentice as well. But I don't know what point of the episode
It
you guys
doesn't
are on,
matter.
but...
You can free wheel.
Freestyle it.
Freewheel.
Okay, well, spoiler alert, I'm about to ruin Who Went Home. So when...
Don't do those. Everyone knows what's happened already in this
Oh,
podcast.
yeah, of course. Why would you listen to the podcast before watching the episode?
Exactly, it's on you.
Yeah, so when Thomas went, I was really glad, but I thought he wasn't going to go. I thought like they'd flip it on us and Ellie
Why
would go.
would they evict Thomas? It made no fucking sense.
Well, yeah, exactly. And I was really scared they were going to keep him. Only because I knew there would be drama or like tension between Ellie and the other girls.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted. That's all I lived
I
for.
want that. I want Ellie to win.
So, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I think I do as well.
I don't know who I want to win.
Ellie or Luke for me.
I think... Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine if Josh wins?
Oh, I
How
hate Josh.
boring.
He's
Man,
awful.
I hope he can, like, afford a personality.
Yeah, he's... I doubt it.
Oh, no, hang on. They donate the money, don't they, to
Oh,
the
yeah.
charity? Oh, God.
Oh, well, they're getting fees
Wonder what his
to be in there as
charity
well. Well,
is.
also, we're going to probably talk through the fees later on.
Oh, I want to know about the fees.
I looked up the fees, but Laurie said she was going to send
Oh,
something over.
good.
We're going to do a higher or lower, I think, game.
I need
Gotta
to
get him coming
I need to
up.
go home. Hurry up.
Okay, let's carry on with the
What
episode.
did you come in here for then?
I wanted a bay leaf from the tree outside.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah, they're all outside. Josh was confused how some housemates can sleep. Mainly Imogen. I put that's probably the red wine.
Oh, and he said to Thomas, I heard every fucking breath.
Oh,
Thomas
yeah.
was so, it's like not his fault that he could sleep, is it?
No, you were pissed off at that.
Oh, what? The snoring comment.
Why? Yes, that Josh was furious at Thomas for snoring.
Yeah, so I just really think that's not okay to
not
get
his
angry.
fault, is it?
Like,
If he's
you know,
asleep.
no one tries to snore
Yeah.
as they're sleeping.
Yeah.
Like, obviously this man needs to do other things. But
Yeah.
like, I won't snore tonight because Thingy was annoyed with me.
Yeah.
Piss off.
He goes, Thomas said, you had a good sleep, trust me.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
Well,
calm down, idiot. Jess said, I've had no sleep and I look horrendous. Well, you look horrendous anyway, but even worse. I like Jess, though. I don't think she's a heart with a heart.
God, you've really turned around for Jess. You were like, oh, she's rough as arseholes.
Don't think that's a funny expression.
Tart with a heart.
with
God,
a
that
heart.
sounds like right out of the tabloids.
I know. And Thomas Markle will like that one.
You thought getting your claws out was a sexist term. Tart with a heart definitely is.
What's this? BB needs to do interviews. What am I talking about?
Yeah, you're right. Big Brother's decided that they were going to sort of conduct investigative
again.
interviews to look into their celebrity status.
I don't understand this bit. Oh, this is where I started to lose the thread
did
and
you?
started to just be like, I've had enough now. I really like that task, and then I was just like, I don't know what's happening now. Go on. Why were they doing this? What was the point, and what information did we glean?
Good question. Basically, Big Brother's trying to get them to sort of prove why they're a VIP in the diary room. So Thomas was like Thomas was the first one to try and
Linked
verify.
into the diary room.
Yeah, try and verify his status. He goes, I believe it runs through my bloodline because of my awesome sister, Meghan Markle. It's probably weren't screaming at the TV.
Run through your bloodline. You're not the royal family.
Exactly. And Big Brother was like, Meghan is just a half sister. And then he was like, this is not sufficient to verify your celebrity status. So he got booted out, which is good.
Like, I literally have a half sister. She doesn't know me very well. We've never lived together. It's like her being on telly because of me going, oh yeah, this about Lindsay and that about Lindsay. I'd be so furious. Like, you don't know me. Go away. Bloody half brother, half sister. Fuck off.
I love how you always compare it to yourself. Like, you're the Meghan of the situation. It's so funny.
No, but it's true though. Like, I know some people grow up with their half brothers and sisters. That's different. But when it's just some
Well, they
random...
did. You know, her
Yeah,
nickname
not
was
for a lot.
Her nickname was Flower.
Oh, yeah,
her
they got
first
that-
nickname.
got that
she used
one
to look up
photo
every
together-
morning
the
and
one
see the
photo
flower
together.
above her cot.
That just is absolutely pathetic. Just get over it and go and live your own life.
Have the Australians managed to get their head around it's Meghan and not Megan yet? I can't remember if that was
What
how
do
they pronounced
Australians actually think about Thomas Markle now? That's what I want to know.
it. What, the
we'll
5
never know.
viewers? Yeah, so Big Brother was clarifying that Luke had never won any of his shows.
Spoiler.
I don't think he got verified, did he?
But then
What?
he said people gave him the money that he would have won in the show for his daughter who
yeah.
was sick.
Yeah, because he
That
was
was quite
there
sweet.
for the kid.
That was quite
It is
sweet. And Jess said she gets paid £11,000 per social media post.
Has been paid near, she said.
Well,
Thought she's probably being a bit economical with the truth there.
well, it's more than we get paid per social media post.
But I'll see. Josh said he doesn't even have a blue tick.
Ah, loser.
Imogen said she put up with Australia's most hated man for years.
Stop going on about him. It's embarrassing.
Didn't know she was married to Danny Hayes. Imogen says she's friends with lots of reality stars and looks after animals, and then Big Brother let her stay inside based on that.
By the way, Jess said about her husband, she loved him, but he broke her heart.
Oh, actually, that was...
And there was sad music.
You did see a bit of a more of a human side to Jess in that interview. Yeah, she said her heart was broken. She moved states, and she thought she was doing the right thing, but it wasn't.
I'm actually kind of intrigued to see that series, and my friend Nikki said it's like really good, that series. I am curious.
Oh, has Nikki begun watching BBAU?
She did begin, and she said she was liking it, but I didn't hear from her since then, so I don't know if she carried on.
Okay.
But I will text her and ask her.
Jess also said she's signed with agencies in the UK and the US, and we heard she's over here. And then Big Brother granted her status back.
I've put Big Brother doesn't seem to have much material this episode.
I've written Thomas, not the fucking flower story again. He gets his status back. Really, he should never be let back in the house.
No, or the country.
Yeah. Josh claims to have got himself into the house by himself. Okay, they obviously edit them together in a package. I was like, how? Did he apply for this? Did he like contact them and be like, I want to be on VIP? Josh eating dry noodles in the diary room a la Squid Game. You know, when they had the noodles outside the 7-Eleven shop.
Yeah.
Reminded me of that.
Josh also shaves his legs, we found out.
Oh, really?
Why would a guy shave their legs?
Oh, how do we find that out?
I don't know. Someone said it. Like, Josh has been shaving his legs. If you're a guy, don't shave your legs. You don't need to. If you're a woman, you also don't need to. But if you're a woman, fine. It's understandable. But if you're a man and you're doing that for no reason, I shouldn't bother. It's better to just have hair there.
Do you shave your legs?
I shave like up to here and then I stop. Up to my knee. I can't bother to shave.
Imagine you're particularly hairy above the knee,
This bit's very fair, so I don't bother.
Yeah. Are you razor or Veet?
A razor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, razor. I use Veet on other areas.
As in a... As in a blade razor or as in a lady shave?
You know,
lady shave.
lady
Haven't
shave.
heard that for years.
Grandma. Just like a Bic razor, you know.
Yeah, oh, in the bath.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cheap and cheerful. I take it you don't shave your legs.
I do not shave my legs.
No.
I do tend to trim my underarm hair because
Yeah.
it gets a bit itchy. So I just Dan bought me a shaver which is like for all of your body. It has different attachments for like body hair and your face. Yeah. So I actually don't bother with the attachment. I just like try not to go too hard. So I've got underarm hair, but I keep it short.
And that's fine.
And then obviously I trim, essential areas.
I think everyone should do that.
I think if you didn't trim...
You've got to trim. It
especially-
can look a bit wild if you don't, can't
Yeah.
it? It can go a bit... Sometimes... Oh no, here we go again. Down the
God.
personal road.
Who did I talk to? Yeah, go on.
No,
I won't stop you there. Carry on.
Sometimes, like, I look at Jackson and think, oh, it's a bit long, and then it would trim it. But he does it himself. I don't have to tell him. But then
Right.
when he does it too short, I don't like it at all.
Okay.
It's like a chicken. I don't. It's so
you
weird.
mean a full-on...
Yeah,
everything off?
No, he
doesn't
doesn't do it like totally, but sometimes he just does it on. It must be the shortest setting.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go down there.
I
and
try to
see
do like
it.
a skin fade, like from... I do, like, at different numbers, like different grades.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, longer at the top, so, like, gradually fade into nothing.
Where your penis is.
Yeah, of course.
And then there's just more nothing.
Imagine if I did it backwards and gradually got hairier from stomach to penis. Like what's
God.
that? What's that? Hairy Jeremy. Do you remember that? Hairy Jeremy.
No. What the hell is that?
Like a caveman
Oh
thing.
no.
With the nose sticking out.
Oh, I don't know about that, thank God.
It looks a bit like a penis.
Put that in the show
Hairy
notes.
Jeremy. Sounds like your mate. Sell love a lot.
Oh,
Every
so
time. Lindsay's imaginary friend.
But yeah, if I had to choose between a
All or
guy with
nothing.
hairy
All or
or a guy
nothing.
with nothing, I would choose hairy. Not nothing. No,
Oh.
that's just too. I can't. It looks so weird.
I spoke to someone recently about naked attraction. And I don't know who it was.
Was it me?
Somebody in my life, I feel like it might be my nan. Was it my nan?
Oh my god!
Did nan watch Naked Attraction? She might do.
I hope not.
Oh, would my nan be saying this? Someone was like, they don't have any hair. No one has any hair anymore. Why do they all want to look like babies or children? I
Don't know. Was
do
it
not
your
know.
nan?
Do not know who said that.
Wow. Well, she's got a point.
It sounds like
if
a
was.
dated thing. It sounds like an older person to say that. No one has any hair
I
anymore.
kind of agree that when it's totally naked, it is a bit. On a woman, it's okay, but I still think a little bit is better than nothing.
And little landing
Because it
strip.
can look a bit like not the landing strip. That looks like a little moustache to me.
What's it called when you take everything off? Hollywood. Is that Hollywood?
Oh, I don't know which one's
The
which.
Hollywood handshake.
I think just like a little bit of. Just a little bit of stubble can be good,
Little spatter.
but like when it's totally naked, it can look a bit chickeny as well.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Roast chicken.
I've tried to use Veet before on my nuts.
That's what I do use on my family.
That shit burns.
It's dangerous.
I have
business.
burnt myself
Yeah,
every
you do.
time without fail.
I
I've
do it-
definitely said this in the podcast.
I do it 10 minutes and I keep a close eye on it.
Doesn't for me it's not enough though. That's the problem. It doesn't just go. So what am I to do?
Men's is probably tougher than women's, right?
I don't know. They have a men's formula, don't they? So presumably they're built different.
Women's is all soft and gentle and just falls off
Of course it does.
nicely.
Floats away, just like COVID with the window open.
We're not even having a drink and we're
COVID
talking about
particles
this shit.
simply blow away.
Right, let's
Right.
get back on track.
Anyway, Big
How
Brother's
did
all-
we would get to that? I don't know.
I don't know either. Big
Oh,
Brother.
I know. Josh shaving his leg.
Oh yeah. Someone mentioned it,
Someone
right?
mentioned it.
You only need to shave your legs as a man if you're a swimmer, I think.
Oh yeah, if the aerodynamic.
Yeah. Luke said, yeah, the public gifted him this money. He was trying to win the money for a sick child, and he got all emotional. And Big Brother said, "Do you not believe what Australia sees?" And then Big Brother gave him the status back. Now, Big Brother's organised a VIP top 5 party. I've written, I predict a closh. Did you not think it's Dane and Ellie under the table?
Was expecting Ellie and Thingy to come out under the
Why
cloche.
not? Why not?
Thingy, couldn't even bother.
We should be writing this shit.
Yeah, final
Do some
5.
Dane and Thingy.
Yeah, I put Ellie and Thingy.
Good. I'm glad that Ellie was the one you named.
Jess's smock dress, very unflattering. I put.
I've written the food.
How did they come out?
They showed them on the screen.
Oh, that was it.
So they sort of like basically they set up like a kind of final dinner.
Yeah.
You know,
final 5.
Yeah,
We've made it
the my
to final
kryptonite,
5. Yeah.
my England, my kryptonite dinner. So they had a full-on spread of all the seafood, and they had the fucking Veuve Clicquot. The good champagne was
Oh
out.
goodness! Not the black and white prosecco
No,
that you
that
get
shit.
on a Married at First Sight and around Big Brother's house.
And then Big Brother was like, "Oh, for the past 16 days," and then started to talk about you living together. And the screen came on, and they all thought it was going to be like the highlights package, but it was.
I
Dane
don't
and
like
Ellie.
it when they do it on a screen. Just have them walk in. It's more dramatic, don't you think?
Do you think it's like mandated that you can't do heads under the table anymore because of fight night?
No, because they did it last year. Don't you remember?
Yeah, I just remembered as I was saying it.
And Danny was like twitching that all these people had come in.
Yeah, when
Did Marley come in? And then he was.
no, Marley came in on the plane.
Oh,
It's Danny's mate.
someone came in and was chumming up
You
with
know,
Jess.
That
Yeah,
blonde woman,
Adriana.
Adriana came in.
Yeah,
and
and
then
that
Danny was like,
that
"Hello."
guy with the tropical shirts. Like, what was his name?
Oh, the muscly guy,
Was he
Mitch.
Mitch as well?
Mitch
Fuck's
too.
sake, man. Mitch too. The sequel. The squeakquel.
I love that. So yeah, Big Brother was like, "You are the final 5," or so you all thought. I've written now we get a timestamp, didn't write down what time it was. Anyway, Ellie and Dane popped up on the screen, and Big Brother's like, for 48 hours they are focused on one thing. And then Dan said revenge, and that was exactly what it was.
Revenge.
Revenge.
So the thing was, if Ellie and Dane win...
Here's the thing. Have you noticed everyone's saying that
Oh,
on
that's
social
really
media?
irritating.
Okay, here's the thing.
Someone was saying that on that guy with the biggest penis on This Morning kept saying, "Here's the thing."
Oh,
Did you see him?
I didn't see that
He's
segment.
a funny-looking guy.
Odd lineup on This Morning this week. It's like Christmas trees, man with the biggest penis.
We looked it up online, of course.
What, the
Fucking
penis?
hell.
To see the actual penis?
Yeah. It's down to here, and it's thick, like that.
Is he okay? Like,
You could see it in
Well,
his You could
could
see his
you?
package as he was sat there. He was wearing like sort of like jogging bottoms, like pink jogging
to show it
bottoms.
off. Well, I
Yeah.
guess it's the only way to
but
fit it in. You can't wear jeans.
He kind of seemed like kind of nice in a way, but a bit odd.
Oh.
But yeah, I'd look it up. Look it up.
What,
Why
is
not?
what was he there talking about?
Yeah, just saying, I've got the
what
world's
it's
biggest
like
penis.
to live with a big penis.
Yeah, and just they were saying, how's your relationships, and did you ever want to go into porn? And he was just like, no, not really. And like he said, I do a lot with my mouth. I guess if your penis is that big, you ain't going to get it in anyone.
Anywhere.
No,
Well,
imagine.
there are some people that can.
Well, maybe, but I wouldn't want it in me.
Some people can take an arm.
I know, but you can't do that forever. Or maybe you can.
You can. Trust me, it's only going to get worse. No, I don't. No, I mean like once you can fit in an arm,
Yeah.
it's not going to not fit in an arm anymore.
No.
Arm and a leg.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
God,
Right.
this one's X-rated. This has
get
come
back-
with a
let's get
family
back
friendly,
on track.
not family unfriendly warning.
So the thing is,
Here's the thing.
if Ellie and Dane win, they can both come back in. But if the
Yes.
others win, they can vote either Ellie or Dane out. So either way, one of Ellie and Dane is coming back in to get revenge on Jess.
This took a bit of time for me to
It
work
was
out
a
how
bit-
the
little bit
competition was
A
working.
little bit confusing.
Because they had to complete 2 successful runs of dominoes falling. But they were basically essentially teams.
Yeah, when the first person won, I thought that was it. Oh, that team's won, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
I think I managed to grip what was happening, so I tried to grasp what was happening before that
Like
happened.
that big penis.
So it was 5 versus 2 essentially.
Hold on, at the end of that, Thomas said, "Wonderful dinner, though." Got his eyes on the prize right there.
It did look great, to be fair. Nice Suarez. Luke said we need to get rid of Dane, and Jessica argued that Ellie was the biggest threat. Luke is in the minority about wanting Dane to go, seemingly.
Yeah, Imogen said, "I know what Aquarians are like," about Ellie, I
God.
think. Yeah, quite.
Imogen argued that she only voted Ellie to avoid having a target on her back.
That didn't work out so well.
I don't know if that was bollocks. I think she's rewriting history.
She said she wants to curl up into a ball and go away. Oh, God, and then we had a scene. Her Imogen and fucking...
Oh,
I know.
I'm sick of this place.
Yeah, hold on.
Where's my champagne before someone else drinks it? said Imogen.
Hold on.
What?
When were they screaming like nutcases? Is this now? So Ellie hadn't come back in yet.
No, they just knew they were coming back in.
Okay.
Because like Dean and Ellie were in the gym being like,
I
what
got
the fuck's
you.
going on out there?
So Imogen and Jess went absolutely
Absolutely.
nuts. They were just screaming and smashing shit out. I actually found that quite funny, to be honest.
It was a bit much, miss. Like, this
It
can't
was
be real.
A bit ridiculous, wasn't it?
Jessica said, I will not walk out of here before either of them. And yeah, Ellie and Dane were like listening, and Ellie said, she's on the rampage. Like, she was.
And Thomas was in the diary room, like doing his.
Could he hear
Yeah,
them?
yeah, he was doing like
Imagine
a
if
bit.
you can hear it through the diary room.
And then Imogen was like screaming outside the diary door, and Thomas was like, "I'm not going out there." It was good. It was like breaking the fourth wall with it.
Dead set.
Yeah. And then Thomas said, "This is going to be good. Get your tickers. Get your tickers." That can't be
Tickets,
right.
I think. Thomas said that.
Yeah. Oh, and then there was a bit of a shades of the BB15 mattress flipping going on when
there
they
was flipping of the
put over the
yeah.
furniture
I
in the
said
back.
that.
That's
Flipping
not
the garden
okay.
furniture.
That's not okay. The fixtures and
You
fittings.
must respect the fixtures and
That is not-
fittings.
That is not okay.
To be honest, I've written this is the fakest rant I've seen in Big Brother history.
It was kind of stupid. And then Imogen said, "I'm not that kind of person. This is not who I am." Anytime someone starts a sentence with, "I'm not that kind of person," you can guarantee
They are.
they're exactly that kind of person, as proved by her actions. But I enjoyed that. I thought it was quite fun.
Well, the Big Brother house can do strange things to a person.
Big Brother brain.
Yeah. So they had...
Adele came on screen at this point,
Oh,
I noted.
I've been annoyed by those things. Mind you, I don't have the lottery numbers this year. That's a blessing.
Shoving
I didn't
it down
notice
our
that.
throats, aren't they? Shoving Adele down our throats. Stop it.
Like religion.
Yeah, and like gay men kissing on TV. Stop shoving it
Oh.
down our throats.
I got something else to tell you. Another tangent. Dan and I went to see the new Marvel film. It's called The Eternals. It's the one that has Angelina Jolie in it. Have you heard anything about it?
No.
Okay, so it's basically, you know, the Avengers and all that. It's like one section of the Marvel universe. It's like another one, but they sort of link.
Right.
So it's like the new set of the franchise. And it's a group of people who are like, they believe they're gods or something. They're like heroes anyway. But it's very like inclusive as a cast. So there's a deaf girl.
Oh, I know her. She was in The Walking Dead.
I'm presuming she's actually deaf.
Yeah, she is, yeah.
And there's a South Asian guy. Basically, they're not all like white straight people.
Muslim.
And there's a black gay guy. And some territories don't want to show the film as it is because there's a male kiss in it.
Oh, for God's sake.
So the gay guy, he has a husband who is like, I think he is of Arab appearance. So seeing that representation of a gay Arab guy and a gay black guy, I think is really important.
Yeah.
And they have a kid as well, so they have a child. They're a proper family unit. And these, it wasn't really mentioned that he was gay until much later when the sort of husband was revealed and the kid was revealed, and that was his kind of his motivation for like wanting to save the world, sort of thing. And there were a group of 3 guys sat in front of me and Dan.
Oh,
and
no.
One of them was like, "Oh, they're gonna kiss."
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I was just like, it's a very odd feeling when you hear that.
Yeah, I bet.
It's like, I'm angry.
Yeah.
Should I be worried?
Yeah.
Am I under threat here?
Oh, no.
It's a whole series of
What did
emotions.
that person look like?
What did that?
Like, did they look hard?
What did they look like? No, just a straight sort of
Chavvy?
20-something Asian guy.
Oh.
A group of 3 South Asian guys.
Oh.
And I thought, like, I wonder if you appreciate the South Asian representation in this movie, because you don't usually see that in a hero film, yet you're not okay with another sort of minority being shown. Didn't sit right with me. Anyway,
I should hope not. You should fucking throw something at it.
but I mean, they were fucking annoying. Anyway, it was the most annoying audience I've had to watch the film with in a long time. There was a family who brought their little kids. Like, it was a 12A.
This is why I don't go to the pictures.
The kids were like clapping, going, "Oh, it's a talking alien!
no.
Oh, it's this and that." It's like,
Oh, that
and
sounds-
they didn't try and control them.
Oh, I would just leave.
It was a nightmare. Anyway, and
can't
these
cope
3
with
guys,
that.
one of these guys answered his phone, so I knew that was
Oh,
twats.
no.
He kept looking at his phone the whole time. The
Oh,
light, I
hell
could see it.
no. You should have gone and... I've gone and reported someone for that in the cinema.
And they shut them out.
Yeah.
Should have done. Anyway, the homophobia was probably the worst part. So,
And then what happened when they did get?
well, they had this. They had this scene where they
By the way,
look.
spoiler for that film.
Yeah,
But
they had this scene where they look like they're about to kiss, and the guy goes, "Oh, they're going to kiss," and then they actually did not get to the kiss. And then just a few scenes later, there's a scene where they're at home and they do kiss, and I was like, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
For the filmmakers probably
Yeah.
wanted some people to feel uncomfortable,
Yeah.
or I don't know if they did, but it's like. The people who had a problem with it breathed a sigh of relief because it didn't happen, and then it caught them unaware again, and they went, one of them went, "Ugh." It's like,
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Get
How
a
did
grip.
you restrain yourself?
what can you do?
Oh
I don't
my
know.
god! I
I,
know I can't judge because I'm not in that situation. I'm not gay, but I would have felt like whacking the person. I suppose
like-
you can't just whack every homophobic person
You
on the
can't.
planet, can you?
You can't. And it was also the second instance of a homophobic person that I'd encountered that week.
Really?
So it made me feel a bit shit. But
Why? What was the other one?
Dan and I were on a bus, and there was a guy who it looked like he was on a cocktail of fuck knows what, heroin probably.
Oh, dude, looks scary.
He was like, well, I think that was his problem. He was like talking, but it wasn't. I couldn't understand the language, so I didn't know what he was saying. And then he seemed to be having a problem with us. You can just tell when someone's looking at you and saying something. And then I looked at this guy, and he like screamed.
Oh my god!
Like shrieked on the bus like at me.
So what?
No, he just went ah like that.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
but he was
Did
obviously
you get
not
off the
saying.
bus?
He was getting off the bus.
Oh
Luckily,
my god! Oh god! Sorry that happens to you.
Dan and I were holding hands on the bus
Yeah.
as well. So
That's
we don't
what-
tend to like pretend that we're not gay.
No, but it's fucking horrible that you have to deal with that, isn't it? Especially with a nutter like that, you never know what might happen.
No, exactly.
So, I feel like the straight people have let you down this week.
Well, yeah, it wasn't nice.
Not for the first time.
But on the plus side, Marvel haven't. Like, it's good that they are putting that in.
good,
And also,
yeah.
it's owned by Disney now, and we know that Disney... We want them to be more representative, and there's a bit of a friction there, I think, amongst gay fans and like lack of representation.
The fact that it's still such a big thing to have that in a film is quite shocking to me. But I think
exactly, it's just normal,
that's because
isn't
the sort of media we're interested in and stuff like that. But the fact that that's still like, ooh, to some people, it's like,
do you know what I kind of?
You want?
It's hard in that situation. It's like, do I compromise my enjoyment of the film? Do I, potentially just say about other people? Do I ignore it? In a way, I wanted to say, I think that's bad. I had his dick in my mouth earlier. Something like that.
I wish you had. Yeah, but you never know. That someone might have a knife or something. You just don't know, do
good
you?
Point. Especially in Croydon.
But yeah, it's true. You never know what, and people are like a bit nuts. You never know what might happen.
No.
It's not worth it, is it? Although, the noises outside. It's not worth it, but at the same time, you shouldn't have to put up with that.
No. So yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking about that now.
I've forgotten, but I'm sure there was a reason.
Anyway, the competition was happening in the basement, and it was the dominoes. Shout out Lewis F. I've written.
What was this? Ellie said, "You guys going down?" Thomas.
Yeah, she came in with a bit too much fighting talk. I
yeah.
thought. She didn't even. Oh, she goes, "Don't even come in for a hug."
And Thomas went, "We missed you guys so much."
Sarcasm.
Fab Five versus two dirty dogs. Someone said that. Josh, I don't like their energy. Then Jack said, my boyfriend piped up, "Do you have to do a podcast about this? Can't you just skip it? Why do you have to do a podcast about every Big Brother?" That's the mood he was in at that point.
Wow.
I was like,
Fun.
Jesus. Bring back Danny. I've written here.
Do you know what? As another thing, not a tangent, but you like to say Big Brother's like your sports, right?
Yes.
And I was thinking about this. I was in the barber shop, and obviously they always have a TV on with football. Now, I really like my barber. He's like into mental health awareness for men. He knows that I'm gay. He doesn't have any problem with that.
Good.
But he's also like used to be. But he's also a straight white man who used to like want to have a career in football. So like while he's got that interest, he's also like a varied person who has range, and I can talk to him about many things. So, yeah, he's nice to talk to. But like when a conversation erupts about football because it's on the screen, I just go silent because what have I got to say about it? And I think like if this was a conversation about Drag Race or or Big Brother Australia, which obviously is never going to be talked about in a British barber, I'd be part of the conversation. But I'm not, and I can't invest in that thing. I invest in these things, which are TV competitions.
Yeah, James used to be like that when we used to like get in a cab and the cab driver would start talking about football, and James would just be like, "I'm not interested in football," and just like completely shut it down. It would just be like the cab driver would be like almost shocked that a man.
Where do I go now?
A man wasn't interested in football.
I can't tell you how many times I've shocked people by telling them I don't like football.
God, like who does like football? Pathetic. So then, what else? Ellie knocked hers over. Jess was laughing. Her long nails don't help.
Oh, do you know what I also think doesn't help? That Dane and Ellie have been made to do physical activity constantly.
Yeah. For a bit shaky.
Yeah, it does make you a bit shaky, but it depends on what you're doing. But one time in the gym, I tried boxing training, and I couldn't hold a cup of tea probably the next day. I was proper shaky.
Oh my God, that's a bit straight for you, isn't it?
Yeah, like that time I tried a guitar. Liverpool.
Oh my God. Jess said, "I'm starving," and Ellie said, "Oh, would you like a cheesy string?" I didn't write much about this, so have you got anything?
Imogen claimed that Domino's were her thing. How did you feel about it being Domino's again? Were you excited, or were you like this again?
I actually quite like seeing the Domino's going over,
too.
to be honest.
So, Ellie was giving Dane tips. Yeah, they were really kind of like working together on it. Luke failed a run. It was interesting. There is a lot of tension to me in watching the runs and seeing if they're going to work, because everyone's obviously really invested in what they've done. And it had like a bit of like steps, and like there was some two balls, weren't there?
Oh yeah, that was a new.
They had to knock a ball around a little loop. Big Brother said the key to this challenge: don't get frustrated. And I was thinking I would be so fucking frustrated. Like I'd be like Danny, snapping them in half. Ellie also failed a run. Thomas came really close, but then failed, which I was happy about. Thomas is getting angry now.
He was. He went to go
Did he?
Yeah. Aggressive. Aggressive.
Josh was the first to complete, was he?
I was so annoyed about that.
And just came very close. And then Dane levelled it up.
Yes.
I was a bit surprised that Ellie didn't even get to attempt in. Did she? I don't think.
I'm not sure.
I don't think she did. Fuck you, Thomas Markle. That's me.
Oh, yeah, because he did it.
Yeah.
Thomas saved the day.
Luke failed it, and Thomas actually had a win.
We don't want him to be the hero, do we?
Well,
I will be a hero.
Ellie might. I've written Ellie might regret that fighting talk now. It doesn't. There doesn't seem to be any way Luke can save Ellie. Oh, well, I was obviously reading the room wrong.
Ellie was down in the dumps, but Luke then said he wanted Ellie back. Blindside?
What? Big
Question
Brother's
mark.
waste room.
Tom said, "I have it out for her about Ellie." What you can do about it? Luke.
Tom, you call him Tom now.
Luke said, "I'll stay. He'll stay and swing Tom." What? Luke was trying to persuade everyone to keep Ellie in, wasn't he?
Yeah, he described Dane as someone that doesn't want to play the game. This is it. Luke suddenly was like, recognised game. I want to keep Ellie in and maybe play with her, I suppose.
But then he said, "I'm not Bruce Willis in Top Gun who tries to save everyone." He's got his films in the middle there, hasn't he?
Bruce Willis is in
Die Hard.
Oh yeah, Top Gun is.
Tom Cruise.
So what's Mission Impossible?
Tom Cruise.
Oh, he's in 2 big franchises.
He's in hundreds of big franchises. Fucking Tom Cruise.
I don't think I've ever seen a Tom Cruise film in my life.
Shut
Have you?
up. Are you joking?
No.
Yeah. Have you not seen Into the Vampire?
No.
That's a good film. Have you not seen? Oh, no, let's not go on. Vanilla Sky is really good. I really
Is he
like
actually a
that.
good actor?
He's actually a really good actor. Yeah.
okay.
He's a bit of a cunt though, you know.
Luke tells Ellie if she can swing the girls, she can save herself. And he tells her, ask them, what did I do? And I was like, yeah, this might actually clear up the bathroom misunderstanding, which is why she's here in the first place.
I just didn't think that Ellie would be able to persuade the girls after they evicted her.
Me neither. What happened?
Well, they did vote to save her, and I couldn't believe it. I thought, what are they doing? They know she's still going to be salty after they evicted her beforehand.
I think she managed to convince them that they've got to stick together from now
to
on,
go
right?
after the boys, yeah.
Dane was also going, I'm relatively confident that I'll be in the top 6, and I quite enjoyed seeing him have the win taken out.
And then Imogen goes, I only voted Ellie out because everyone else did. Sheep. It's not a good excuse, is it? And then Ellie goes to them, what was all that screaming about last night?
Yeah, she goes, I missed that.
Yeah.
And then Imogen goes, I was screaming because this and that. I lost my shit.
We were just, getting our feelings out. I'm pretending it wasn't about that. It's like,
trying to make good TV.
But Luke was irritated because Dane hadn't even bothered to campaign at all, hadn't come up to him or asked him anything.
Yeah, which is interesting because Josh and Dane were sort of game talking, I noticed. And Dane told Josh that Ellie said she'd never vote the girls out. But then Josh said, I don't believe that. I don't know why he said that. But yeah, Luke was a bit annoyed. That's why it turned on Dane.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't trying. He was kind of assuming he was safe.
But then if I was in the house, I think I'd keep Dane because he's not trying and he's a bad player. I don't want to keep Ellie, who's going around persuading people. What are they doing? Why are they keeping get rid of these dead weights?
It's an integral game.
They're stupid.
Because Jess still doesn't trust Ellie, she's not going to uncover the truth. I think this is my thoughts. Because Jess still didn't trust Ellie, she wasn't going to uncover the truth. Though she did say that she had thought Ellie made an alliance with Dane because they went quiet when she walked into the room.
And
do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. And also Jess doesn't like Dane because of that Instagram conversation, I think, and some other conversations they had. What the hell's that?
Doing the count and the hair swap.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't trust Dane?
Jess, because of
doesn't
that,
trust Dane.
she slagged off his
Oh,
paintings.
the Instagram thing.
Yeah.
Instagram. Imogen said in the diary room she's starting to feel like the boys are taking over. This is when the hope was starting to build. Luke shaking hands with Imogen in the red room. They did a bit of a compilation of making deals, and then it looks like a Dane blindside at this point. I've written, is it?
I've put, has Ellie done it? Question mark.
Could we really think alike? I've put, but is it ... question mark? I even put the look eyes in my own notes.
I don't know. I spotted the look eyes in your notes there.
Everyone's complaining that Dane hasn't bothered talking to them, but he's confident
Confident.
based on the last landslide vote that he's safe.
Things can change on a dime in the Big Brother house.
Ellie looks good in a red bra with sleeves and mom jeans.
Baggy jeans, yeah.
Sonia with an odd symbol on her dress.
Bit Squid Game, I put.
A bit swastika as well.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Well, we know she's got some controversial views.
Sonia has a strong ring game, I've written. Have you noticed that?
No,
She always has many rings. I say on at least the 4 fingers, maybe thumbs too. And she's obviously quite conscious to like put them on screen. She's always got hands together like this.
Oh, I see.
I feel like it's part of her aesthetic this year.
Is it part of her Nazi aesthetic?
I've written, ew, Thomas has got muddy shoes. Did you notice this?
No.
Why?
What?
Why? From
Oh,
where?
what's he doing?
I don't know.
Trampling around on the AstroTurf. It's not even muddy.
There is no mud in the Big Brother
Plastic.
house.
Ugh, gross. Jack had a comment here. He's souring the whole proceedings.
Of course he is.
He said about Josh, he's tried everything he can to make himself look handsome, but he's still not. Angry or what?
Hater.
Jess is going to vote on whose face I get to see. What? What the hell does that
I
mean?
don't know, in the morning.
I think my notes are kind of unravelling.
Sonia asked if Ellie will forgive and forget, to which she said she would. Our Dane was disappointed he didn't get to see his kids and his wife. I said, well, leave them.
Yeah, just go then. You can see him
self-evict.
in a minute.
Sonia probably can't though, because quarantine. Not sure though. Maybe you don't have to quarantine when you come out of the house. It makes sense, would it?
I don't know, because a lot of Australia is on a strict lockdown.
I think things are getting better now.
Luke revealed to Sonia he's playing Catch Me If You Can with Dane. Why tell Sonia?
Yeah.
Why tell Sonia these things?
Yeah, well, give
Silly.
it some content. Sonia asked Imogen, is it rinse and repeat? Let's aim for the same target and hope for the best.
The trouble is, it's rinse and repeat for the viewers as well, because we've
Rinse
already
and repeat.
sat and seen Ellie and Dane go home. Well, not go home, but be evicted.
Yeah.
Now it's a new day. We're seeing the same thing again, but only one of them go. Like
It's a bit
takes a bit of the fun out of it, doesn't
Catching the letters,
yeah.
going to the, what's it?
Deja vu,
through
isn't
the
it?
bookcase. Yeah.
it? It is.
There's a lot of same again.
The food getting squished. It's the same.
Rinse and repeat.
Same old shit, different day.
Although Imogen said, no, I don't think so. It comes down to strategy. It's got to change. You can't keep the same strategy as before. It's got to alternate as the game goes on. I was like, Imogen actually has a strategy.
Wow.
I just thought in outfits.
Yeah. Luke said, I should have realised with the size of Dane, it would take 2 arrows to take him down. Ouch, like he's a big ox or something.
I've observed here, Jess's lips are too much.
I told you that
You can't
days
tell.
ago.
Like, she looks like she's smiling the whole time, but she possibly isn't. And it makes her look very smug.
She looks like a puffer fish.
Luke admits he's playing the Catch Me If You Can, sorry.
Yeah.
The vote?
Josh voted for Ellie out. Thomas voted out Ellie. Imogen and Jess must have saved Ellie, ?
Yeah, they weren't shown. We did see Luke vote out Dane, true to his word.
And there was one vote in it, so it had to be that the girls saved Ellie. Ellie said, I thought I was going. And Dane went, and he said in the cab, my number one rule in the house was not to lie. Well, you shouldn't be on Big Brother then. You should be on Big Baby. Get out of here.
Yeah. Hang on, it was extremely close, only one vote in it. So Luke voted for Dane.
Josh and
So
Thomas...
someone else voted for Dane.
Josh and Thomas voted for Ellie. All the
Josh
others
and Thomas
voted for Dane.
Ellie. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
I know I'm right.
So, yeah, Josh and Thomas were on the wrong page there. Interesting. I wonder if... Has Josh cottoned on to Luke differing from his
I think
line
he
of
will
thought?
have after the next episode.
Okay.
I think Josh is in the firing
On the
line,
outs.
don't you? I hope so.
I hope so.
I'm supposed to be leaving now.
All right, well, let's get through this quick. I haven't got any notes until the first comp, so off you go.
Oh, okay.
If you want to roll straight into it, do you?
Yeah. You gotta roll with it. So I watched this
Don't take your
episode on 1.2, which isn't a good side.
I've not sped up. I didn't know you could speed up those files.
Yeah, I did it on VLC player.
Oh, I haven't got that. I've got MK player or something. MKV player or something.
Oh, yeah, similar. Ellie said, top six, bitch. Josh is not happy.
Top 6 masculinity.
Josh had a good bit of strategy here. He said, I'm going to tell Ellie that the girls destroyed the backyard and why they did it, why they were screaming. They were screaming about Ellie coming back in.
Yeah.
Not about just having a tantrum.
No.
I put this as a good move, to be fair. Josh went and took Ellie into that little red corner and was like, oh, I've got to tell you something. You know, I didn't want to have to tell you this, but the girls were very unhappy when you
How did she
came
react to
back
this? I
in.
can't remember.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, don't worry, I won't say anything. And she didn't. She kept it close to her chest, so she was still keeping the girls on side, but she knew that they were
Got their card
anti her.
mark sort of
Yeah,
thing.
so it was good.
Anti-Ellie.
Josh said he was very irked when that happened, and it upset him. He was very irked.
Did he say irked?
Yeah, he was irked.
Funny word.
But the funny thing is, he's the one who fucking voted to evict Ellie, and the girls voted to save her. So,
Evoke to evict.
so like,
yeah, you're
it's
right.
quite funny that he's turning it round, even though he's in a weaker position. So it's quite. He is actually being strategic.
He is
here.
gaming. He's trying to weaponise Ellie against the girls.
He is. So you got to hand it to him.
All right.
He's playing a good game here. He's playing the game right now. Playing it real good. Ellie doesn't want to take 2 brats to the top with her. Let's see. Is Josh really going to put Josh and Imogen up? No. He was saying he was going to. Ellie bought into it all, but she did not grasp. Wise. Ellie is in a good place now. Imogen, does T think Ellie trusts them? What? Imogen, does Tom think Ellie trusts them? Why did they keep her in then? What? That don't make sense.
Hang on, say again.
Imogen, does T think Ellie trusts them? Doesn't, sorry.
Doesn't. Okay,
Imogen doesn't think Ellie trusts them, but why did they keep her in then? I'm still not sure why they kept her in. I think, yeah, like you said, they were worried about the boys steamrolling. The girls still want her out secretly. Thomas was in the garden with his top off. That is not okay.
Oh, was he? On the sunbeds?
Maybe Megan has finally replied to the letter. They must have got called to the diary then. Oh no, he had a secret mission. It was to slip 3 phrases of Aussie slang into the conversation. This is the most pointless...
What were these phrases? Because I was a bit annoyed.
Pointless secret mission I've ever seen. Don't you
like
think?
this
It was
shit,
so
though.
easy though. So the phrases were...
One of them I'd never heard of, the first one.
Dead set whip snorter. I thought that was just made up. Didn't you? That's not a thing. Going a little tropper in the whoop whoop.
Yeah, we know about going troppo
Do
because
we?
we saw it on someone's t-shirt last year. I think it means like going beast mode or like going crazy.
nuts.
I'm not sure.
And then fair dinkum, she'll be right.
I mean, fair dinkum, we know about that.
We know about fair dinkum.
She'll be right.
And then his prize, if he did this, was to get fucking letters from home. They literally just had videos from home 3 days ago, and they're only in there for about 2 weeks. So what the fuck?
Well, you know why Thomas wants the letter.
Ah, fair dinkum, mate.
Thinks he's got a reply.
Fair dinkum.
I was upset that one of them wasn't your flaming galah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Get out of my pub.
What else would you have
Oh,
had?
no, that's something. Shit, so much Sheila's and the Barbie.
She doesn't what?
The Barbie. Tom's letter said, I can't be bothered to go into how he actually did them, but he did slip them all in. And they were a bit like,
Yeah, they were all
what's
like,
up
what
with
the
him?
fuck's going on with this?
Thomas is actually bothering to talk
Yeah,
about
'cause
something that ain't Megan.
Also, that first one, what was it again? Not the whoop whoop.
Dead set whip snorter.
Yeah, no one's ever said that in the
never
Big Brother Australia
I
house.
thought that was a made-up thing.
I don't think people say that.
No. Tom's letter from his dad again said, your sister is so proud of you. But
Not that sister.
No, it meant, the nutty one, which I thought was quite funny. Tom's charity was revealed here as Astha. I don't know what that is. Go on,
Shall we
look
have
it up. Astha, I think.
Okay.
Have a look. Let's see what this
Oh, it's the
guy is.
Estranged Siblings Authority.
That actually worked. A strange sibling. I know,
No, it's not.
strange begins with an A.
What is it? A-S-T-H-A.
A-S-T-H-A. That was good though on the spot. That was good.
Ashtha. Mm-hmm. Are you sure?
Well, that's
you
what I
sure?
heard.
Charity. Do they call it a charity in America or non-profit? Oh yeah, here it's Ashtha Charity for serving. Charity for serving homeless and needy. What a horrible way to describe your charity. Oh, it's Australian.
Oh,
Of
they're all
course,
supporting Australian charities,
it's
aren't
local
they?
charities. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough.
Oh,
What?
I just tried to click on their website and.
They've gone burst.
Oh no, it doesn't work. Look, it goes to Google. How the hell has that happened?
Thomas Markle's bankrupted that charity just by his very support.
Ooh, and the trending searches on Google. I've never seen this happen before. One of them is David Walliams' health. Is he not okay?
Oh, really?
Mm.
Oh, I wouldn't know. He's blocking.
EU Brexit news. That ship sailed. And then Black Friday deals on Amazon. Oh, all right.
All right, moving back to Big Brother.
Yeah.
Josh said...
Oh, hang on.
What?
Every person with... There's another one that works in India.
Oh, yeah.
Every person with a disability in India lives a life of their choice. Our mission is to empower every person with a disability. I guess it's the .au one for homeless people. Yeah, carry on.
Okay. So, Josh then said mumsy again about his mum, which creeped me out.
Mumsy?
And his mum shaded him as well. She said, "You've had movie star looks since you were born, even though you look like E.T." Ouch.
Oh, God. I wouldn't like that.
That's not very nice.
Scary.
So they had the noms challenges. So there was 2 noms challenges, and each one...
it's a twist, wasn't
one
it?
person could win, and they could only put one person up. And then the person who won that one couldn't play... No. The person who lost that one couldn't play in the next one or something
Is
like
it?
that. Have you got notes?
Don't remember that
Yeah,
rule.
Thomas Markle couldn't play in the second one.
Oh.
Because he was out of the first one.
I really didn't pick up on that.
Well, I was on 1.2 speed and I got
I
that.
think I was eating some dinner.
Do you want me to carry on then? You've still not got notes.
I've got it when the basement champagne
Yeah,
glass
this is it.
thing happens.
This is it. So we've seen something similar to this before as well,
Yeah,
haven't we? What was
stacking
it?
glasses.
Oh, like with the micro veto thing. The tweezers.
Oh, there was that. Yeah, the can stack. But I'm pretty sure there was a stacking glasses on a tray
Yeah,
in
there
either
was.
Canada or America not so long ago.
Oh, in America there was one where they had to spin the guy around and then he had to hold them on the tray and fell over.
This year?
No, that was about 17 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like they did. It wasn't Brent like in a little tutu holding glasses when they did that bowl
Go
arena
over the
thing.
inflatable
Yeah.
sofa. Yeah, but I don't think they were holding
There was
glasses.
no glasses involved
No.
there, was there?
There's definitely been a glass stack, though.
Anyway.
It also reminded me of a little bit of the comp at the end of BB Can where they had to take those little boats with a stack on top backwards and forwards.
Oh, that was so hard.
Bit like
Remember? That was annoying. So they had to work in pairs, and Jess was being very obnoxious.
Oh yeah, they had to quickly pair up, and it was interesting how Jess and Imogen very quickly.
And Ellie
linked.
went with Luke, and Josh
Ellie
went
felt-
with Thomas.
Yeah, I think Ellie was a bit like, you know, when you're in the middle and the pick has happened,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, I don't know where to go, sort of thing.
It's like no one wants to be with you. Ouch. So, have you got anything else about that?
Dean Barney's just tweeted us saying fair dinkum Sheila. No, I haven't actually. I don't think there was much to write down about this comp.
No.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a
It was quite
tense
tense,
watch.
yeah.
And yeah,
They were,
I didn't want Jessica and Imogen to win.
nor did I, but they did.
And that was Imogen's first win. Yeah, I was kind of upset, but I think it was better TV for it. If you have your way all the time, it's sometimes not good, is it?
Well, I prefer to have my way all the time.
Ellie said, they're going to put me, yeah, for sure. And then Luke said, they could try and pull a big move and put me or the boys up. Jess and Imogen in the diary room said, if we vote for Ellie, she'll come for us. So they actually backed out and decided to
vote for
nominate
Thomas.
Tom. Is that because even as nominee, you can still play
Yeah,
and you can
because
still target?
yeah, because in the next comp, if Ellie had won it, she could have put one of them up.
This is
So,
interesting.
yeah, it's got an
It's a
interesting
new
way of
twist
doing
on
it.
the game.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. And they hoped that the boys would win the next one and put Ellie up. So that's what they hoped.
That's what they were hoping. They would just
Which
do
is
the
what
dirty
happened.
work.
Why Luke fucking put Ellie up? I don't fucking know.
I got stuff to say about that.
Yeah, that's
coming up.
stupid.
They gathered the housemates. Big Brother gathered the housemates to reveal the nom. Was it? And
Also,
Thomas, was he in
they
again?
for God's sake, also they shouldn't have done it because if they'd nominated Ellie couldn't have even played in the second comp. So, and she's a big threat, so that was stupid as well. Because Thomas couldn't play in the second comp because he was nominated.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
so they
should have nominated Ellie.
Yeah, they really dropped a ball there.
Dropped a stack of glasses.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, they were gathered. Why were they gathered? Did they
For
reveal it?
yeah, they revealed it. Yeah.
Just one at a time? Oh, because he can't play.
Yeah.
Ellie thinks her plan of blindsiding the girls is still working. But it's not, really. She tells them that she will put one put up one of the boys, and she thinks that Josh is coming for her. Also a lie?
No, Josh is coming for Ellie.
Oh yeah, Luke is.
Yeah.
Tom doesn't want to go home.
But he thinks Luke has his back.
Oh yeah, he goes to Luke, I am kind of concerned about... Why have I put about full stop things? It must have been the way he emphasised it. I've written eviction row. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, eviction row.
Oh.
Yeah, he said he doesn't want to be on eviction row.
Eviction row? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
What would your last meal be on eviction row? The grilled chicken, the grilled burger.
And then Luke, behind his back, said Tommy's been coasting. And Luke was starting to plot against Thomas.
Yeah, he said he's been so loyal to me. People... this is interesting, what Luke said, actually. He goes, people who are very low threats in the game can join together and vote you out.
But they can't win at the end. I just don't get this whole voting Thomas Markle out. I'll never understand it.
Luke takes the swing on Tom plan to Josh, and he insists it's too early. Yeah, Josh was like, it's too early. We need to break up the girls.
Josh was right.
Then Luke and Ellie were in that wardrobe room, and she told the girls she's targeting Josh. And then Imogen walked in exactly at that moment.
Oh,
Do you
yeah,
remember?
she did.
That was tense. I thought, I can't have the girls getting wind of Ellie plotting again, because it's going to be game over.
Plotting a very devious plan.
So, the second anything?
Second challenge.
Was in the yard.
From film premieres to movie nights, all of you have ample experience walking the red carpet, except for Thomas Markle. So they had to crawl along this fucking red carpet and, hold a letter in their teeth or something? I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't have to hold it
Oh,
in
it was
their
a
teeth, but it was
puzzle,
the best
wasn't
strategy.
it? Was it a puzzle?
I was proper pissed off here, and I'm surprised you haven't spotted it.
Go on. Probably because I was
Brother-
watching on 1.5 speed.
Big Brother said that Thomas is up for nomination.
Oh, come on. Get it right.
Dear me, get the brand book out,
God's
somebody
sake.
at Endemol.
Get the rule book out. Where's Vinnie Jones?
So it looked really cold in the yard. Did you notice? Ellie looked like she was visibly shivering at the start of that.
No.
That red carpet is basically a suspension bridge. Yeah, so they've got to get the bits over and then build the puzzle. I took a picture so I could remember what it looked like. I just thought that might be how I do that in the future for comp instead of making notes.
See?
Ellie started building her puzzle first, but we all know the puzzle is the equaliser, isn't it?
And the puzzle, Luke's probably got experience of that from Survivor, because they love a puzzle, don't they?
They do, but I don't think on their picture of their own face, are they?
Well, maybe.
Big Brother said, once you know what your puzzle is, it should be quite straightforward, almost like looking in a mirror.
It was so close, wasn't it?
Ellie was foiled by her own cleavage, wasn't she?
Was she? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the thing, it's not quite fair, because depending on what your face looks like and what you're wearing, it's a slightly different challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It was like the shoulders of her top and this section were
Look the
all
same.
yellow and the
Yeah,
same tone.
it's all yellow. Like something else earlier.
Thomas said it should be easy because Ellie looks in the mirror all the time.
Meow. Someone's got the claws out.
If I look like that, so would I.
Fuck off, I've written.
Ellie was so close. Luke won literally by a whisker, like a second.
1 second. And Luke said it's time to put the old dog down about Thomas.
Yeah, in the diary he said, I love Thomas. I've played this game with him. He said he's going to put up Ellie and try to get the girls to vote out Thomas.
But if you want Thomas out, why put up Ellie? Why not put up Imogen or something?
Big Brother said, do you think this is a good idea, given that the girls just orchestrated a blindside on Ellie?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, I do.
Yeah, he was like, well, I see what I can do.
Thomas thinks Luke will keep him safe.
Thomas feels completely safe.
Ellie looks gutted. She said, I actually feel quite shocked to be nominated by Luke. It wasn't the plan. Ellie said, what the hell, man? And Luke said, trust me. Luke basically says a coaster, he calls Thomas a coaster because you can put your drink on him, can flip their allegiance at any time.
And he said he's skating through. Who cares if he skates through if you're not going to win? It don't matter. Skate all the way you like.
Well, yet still it went the right way.
Yeah, but only by miracle. God knows how.
Was it? Luke said he wants to swing the girls, and then Ellie was like, just don't double cross me with the girls, please don't. And I think like Luke's a bit of a the boy who cried wolf, isn't he? Like, even though Ellie is having to like work with him, she still doesn't fully trust him.
No,
She just
because she
can't.
was evicted unanimously last time, wasn't
Yeah. So Luke worked on the girls in Operation Save Ellie, but Imogen was like, "Oh, Ellie's a fierce competitor. Fierce, claws out, same terminology." And they both agree, Jess and Imogen, that they want Ellie out. And I was thinking, this is not working, Josh.
Josh, do you mean Luke?
Luke, yeah, sorry. Jess was in the diary room considering restoring the girls' alliance of three.
Restoring.
Restoration. I think I've got thoughts here later about like what Luke was playing at here. Basically, I didn't feel
Go on.
to get Thomas out that Ellie was the right person.
No.
I think that he should have gone to Josh and said,
Yeah.
"We're going to put you on the block, and
Yeah.
I'll make sure you're safe," to get Thomas out. Don't you
That
think
wouldn't have gone down well with Josh, though.
No, I know.
But Imogen would have been better. What's she going to do about it? Nothing. Don't you think?
Maybe. What? Because she'd be like willing, she'd be obliging.
No, just because what's she going to do? She ain't going to come after you and get revenge, is she? Revenge.
No, probably not.
She's just like nothing. Whereas Ellie, you don't want her coming after you. It's going to be in big trouble.
Oh, for putting her on the block.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you want to vote
yeah.
for someone who's like a bit,
Yeah, safe for you and safe for everyone else to keep.
Someone a bit fluffy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a flaw in this whole thing.
So the next bit I've got is the eviction.
The eviction, yeah, me too.
Sonia was wearing sage.
Oh yeah, I've written Sergeant Sonia.
Oh God,
In
she's gone
khaki.
from the Nazi symbolism to the sergeant. That's not good. What's next?
Just you wait. Tom is dressed like a dad going out for dinner on holiday. I've written.
That sounds about right.
Did you like Ellie's see-through corset top?
Um,
I guess she had a nude bra underneath, did she?
I'm not sure about that. I can only picture what Imogen was wearing, like a fluffy, weird thing.
Sort of frilly.
Yeah, like a loo brush. Strange.
Jess thought that Thomas was a bratty little brother who wrote a horrible letter to his sister. I've written he is. But he's funny and a good cook, apparently.
And an amazing father, she said.
Oh, is he? I didn't know he had kids.
Yeah, apparently he's got 2 sons.
Oh.
Weird, isn't it?
Oh, Thomas's dad jokes I've written here. Saying...
Oh, trying to go out
he
with
sits
Sonia.
there for 4 times. Big brother said Sonia will take him for ice cream. Just like, that sounds such a sort of like clueless and antiquated and dated remark to make.
Creepy. And then he said something like, I would cheat on you anytime. Who did he say that to? I think that was to Jess. Like, because she cheated on her husband. That ain't right.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because Jess said about him being an amazing father, blah, blah, blah. And he said, I'd cheat on you anytime. Like, trying to make a joke. Or I'd let you cheat on me anytime or something like that.
I got the impression it was something to do with... Oh, yeah. He did say this to Jess. I thought it was a reference to her betraying Ellie.
Oh, okay.
And that he'd let him do it. He'd let her do it to him as well. But I wasn't sure.
No, I think... Well, who knows?
I've written here that I'm worried that everyone is laughing along with Thomas. Luke should have... Yeah, here you go. I put Luke should... Here, this is my thoughts.
Go on.
I couldn't get them
Come on.
without having them written down out of my own bloody head. But Luke should have put up one of the girls, i.e.
Imogen.
Jess or Imogen, because they are most likely to vote Ellie out. And if you put them up, you take away one of their votes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Where was his strategy there? So I think you're right. Imogen would have been the nominee of choice.
She would have. I knew that. Sonia referred to herself as Sonia Markle about that ice cream
Don't
thing,
do that.
which I did not
Jesus,
like.
jumping the gun much.
Yeah.
Sonia asked Jess if the biggest threat is someone that can win challenges or someone that has the numbers. Jess said that Ellie is a threat, but a threat can benefit your game. True.
Yeah. Up to a certain point.
Yeah. Imogen goes, it comes down to who's giving it their all. There you go.
And if you believe in their charities, and I knew then she was going to save Ellie because they both have animal charities, right?
Yeah, you're right. Sonia asked Ellie about her husband, I think. Did she?
I don't know.
Ellie started to cry. She said, "We've all been through a lot, but I'm not sure what it was." Anything on that emotional bit?
No, I missed that bit completely. Luke said, I knew this was when he went to vote. I knew it would be an inside job to have to get Tom out. That reminded me of something that Danny would say. Oh, it's an inside job in the belly of the beast.
Hang on, Josh goes, before the vote, one thing I've learned is whenever I thought we were all on the same page, I was left off that page.
Not for the first time, I'm sure.
Josh with the arms out said, there comes a time when you have to say your goodbyes. Yeah, yours has come and gone. Please go.
Yeah, yours is next episode.
The Imogen wasn't shown. Jess wasn't shown. I've written that Jess is in space streetwear. Sonia finally remembers it's a hotel. Thomas has all 4 votes. Thomas said, that's a shutout, I think.
Shocker, maybe?
Oh, maybe. I had it a shutout.
He didn't seem that bothered, did he? He was
He thought he was going for ice cream with Sonia after the fucking show. That's why. Sonia goes, I can't promise you that, Thomas.
Oh, yeah, I know. Disclaimer.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Read the small print on that one. Thomas in the taxi said, I cleansed my soul and I sent the good letter to Megan and I'm now awaiting my response from Megan.
Everything is right in the world.
It may not be next week. It may not be next year. It may not be
this lifetime.
But sooner or later that let all come.
Now, have you realised that Big Brother drives them down the street in a Sydney street, right? And you get to see the cityscape as they go by.
Yeah, I've seen like sort of hills and stuff as they went by.
And also, there's one guy walking his dog at the same time every time someone's evicted.
Are you serious?
Or is it stock footage?
Oh, really? Oh, I'm going to look out for that.
It's the same person walking their dog. It's like, you do recognise it's the same footage on loop.
Oh, that's funny. There's only 2 more episodes left.
Oh,
Thank God. I want to feel your arm. Oh, it's quite rough. It's not as soft as I thought it was going to be.
It's the Borg. Got the Borg out. Right. Let's have a little break because I want to open up the inbox.
Oh, God. I was supposed to be home half an hour ago. Get me in deep shit.
Have a quick refreshment.
For fuck's sake.
Right. I was hoping there would be an email from Alfie Sheldon. There is not. So I'm going to tell you the gist of what I've been chatting with Alfie about the final.
Hates Big Brother Australia.
He does. But also, I've got a bit of beef as well because I agree with him on this point.
Oh, tell me.
So the final is pre-recorded.
Right.
So
when was it pre-recorded? At the same time as the series, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That is the problem.
So do people know who's won already?
No.
Okay.
So it's still, remember, they're saying who wins you decide. So there has to be a public vote element.
Oh no, they've not filmed 3 different endings.
They've drag raced it.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
They've pre-recorded 3 endings.
Oh, that
where
ain't
they're
right.
all told they're the winner.
No, that is not okay with a reality show.
It's not okay because the reaction is not...
fake.
It's fake, exactly.
Oh, I can't believe that. Wait till I tell Jack that, he's going to freak. That's not a reality show. That's not a reality show. That's an acting show. That's a scripted show. Oh, that is so weird. Why don't they just do it live? I don't get it.
That also, if you can't do it live, at least do it as a pre-record, but it's now. You know what I mean? It's the true reaction.
Yeah,
record the actual reveal.
Like they did last year.
That was live, I think.
That was... I mean, that didn't work either. Why can't they just put the show on as they're filming it? Why do they have to have it in the bag for months?
Don't know. This is the new style, isn't it?
Absolutely
the new
stupid.
form of storytelling.
I wouldn't get excited about the All Stars if this is the sort of shit they're pulling, because that don't work.
So they do this on Drag Race as well. So,
do they? I didn't know that.
So I think basically it's 2 things. It keeps... Well, on Drag Race isn't a public vote, but it keeps everyone in the dark, right?
Yeah.
So no one really knows.
Yeah, they can't be a leak.
No, and also I wonder if... when it comes to Drag Race, I wonder if they can sort of as the series is being shown, gauge public opinion and twist it how they want.
Yeah.
And then they reveal this is the real winner
That's true,
to the actual winner, which is a bit odd.
But in the case
of Big Brother, I feel like because it's a public vote, you at least deserve the true reaction. And I also think once you've watched a whole series of any show, you deserve the true reaction.
Yeah.
But you God,
Ugh.
you don't get it?
That's
That's
like
not
something.
possible?
That's like something from like 3 parallel universes, like sliding doors.
You won't, yeah. Like
Fuck that, man.
the
That
only
is-
true reaction you get is like on Instagram later or whatever.
I don't agree with that at all. That is so. What did Alfie say about that?
No, Alfie obviously is,
Fuming.
yeah,
Fumigating.
staunchly against this, as am I, and it's like, you know, I want to like this version of Big Brother. This is the final sort of like jab for a
Yeah.
reality TV fan, I think.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's not real. They're all going to sit there and go, wow, yeah, I'm the winner. But then how do you sit there and give an answer about how great it
Yeah.
feels to win?
Oh, I'm so glad that money's going to my charity. Oh, it isn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Brilliant.
Yeah.
That is truly fucked. I don't know what they're thinking. They don't know how to make their own show. They should be embarrassed. It's not good.
Alfie did say that they do the same thing on Australia on other shows. I think perhaps The Voice or something.
No.
I wanted him to send us a little
angry
compressed,
email.
like, you know, digest of this, but he hasn't, so yeah, I can't remember. Anyway,
Alfie, you not only has Big Brother let us down, you've let us down. I hope you're happy.
we have an email that I need to get through in the next 6 minutes. So it's from Laurie,
Hi, Laurie. We've got one
very
email.
loyal listener, because
One
no one
email.
else has bothered.
No one's watching this. No one.
But
Yeah.
she's also got the higher and lower fucking
Oh, yeah, I want to do that.
fees to do as well. Right,
Look, don't worry if it goes a little bit over. I'll just have to compress it, but God, it takes ages.
okay.
I've got things to do later.
Email us to bpmpluspod@gmail.com and you could have your email read out, just like Laurie. Josh wrapped up in a sleeping bag, losing his mind over a cacophony of snoring and piped-in noises was the best footage of the week.
That was funny.
Runner-up, the snorer finally getting the boot. I love a good blindside. It couldn't have happened to a more deserving schmuck. Good fucking riddance. Bye. That's all for now. Loyalist to Laurie. Love that.
Schmuck.
In case you need it, here's the info I found on 3 websites which pretty much said the same thing. I was going to do the higher and the lower, but I will. Okay, let's start with... well, who do you think got paid the most?
Either Caitlin or Omarosa.
Okay.
Caitlin.
You're right. Caitlyn Jenner apparently got paid $5,000. No, $500,000. Sorry, $500,000.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Omarosa, didn't she get $450?
Yeah, how do you know that?
I heard that on that other podcast.
Okay, yeah, Omarosa, $450. Thomas Markle, higher or lower than Omarosa?
Lower. A lot lower.
A lot lower.
Do you want me to guess how
Yes,
much?
yeah.
100 grand.
More than that.
Really? That jammy cunt. He don't deserve a penny. 150?
More than that.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
200?
Yeah, 200,000. He claimed it was less during an interview, saying that it was close. Yeah, I heard that too.
God. I mean, you could literally buy a house in America for that. I'd sell out my sister for that shit too. Go for it, Thomas.
Right, so now we're on
So those
to...
are the 3 highest.
Now we're on to Australians. How much do you think they got compared? What sort of region are we looking at
this
compared
is-
to an American?
This is hard because I don't know who's the most famous and stuff, but I'd say...
Okay, what I will tell you is we don't really have a breakdown of every Australian, but we have a sort
so
of
the
like...
region.
yeah,
I'd say that about 100 grand each.
less.
Really? I heard that... I did hear one. I
Yeah.
think Imogen got like 25 grand or something.
Yeah, so apparently Jessica and Imogen got 20 grand.
God, that's Australian money as well.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Compared to 500,000 for Caitlyn Jenner.
Well, who only stayed in for a few days.
Fucking hell.
And then got to leave. Oh, I'll take one for their team.
Where's the money for this?
Yeah, where is the
Who's-
money for this when they got no viewers?
Where does Endemol get all that money from?
Yeah,
The
they got no
the
viewers.
KFC investment fund.
That makes sense. And they made like that little half room, and like they obviously spent a few quid on it. I do not get that at all. Yeah, the only sponsor I've seen so far was that Grilled. That's it. That's a mystery to me.
Maybe it has, because we don't see the ad breaks in
That's
full. Maybe
true.
there's a sponsor at the start of
Maybe.
sections like we used to have.
There have to be.
Apparently, though, Jessica has said in the press that she was asked if she got 150k by someone, and she said it's up there around that. But in Screen Report, she got 20k, so it's quite a difference.
Yeah, well, she said she got 40k for an Instagram post.
She's not going to go in Big Brother for less than
No.
20k, surely.
I'd say she probably got
Less
between
than 100.
for sure we got between 20 and 50.
Luke, Dane, Bernard. Who's that?
Bernie.
Oh, Bernie. Were all reported as earning
50?
5-figured salaries. What does that
5
mean?
figures?
How many figures are in 5?
That's to anything above 10,000 is 5 figures.
Oh, yeah.
That's nothing.
Oh, so Jessica and Imogen got 20k. That's a lot less than all those men.
No, because if they've got 5 figures, that's 10 grand. 6 figures is 100 grand. 5 figures is 10 grand.
I can't. What's 20? How many figures are 20 grand?
Just 5. Anything from 10
that's
to
5.
10 to 90 is 5 figures. So it
I'm
could
not
be
good
anything.
with the numbers. Can you
no,
tell?
so it could be anything from 10 to 90 grand.
Well, that's a bit of a ballpark. We need
Yeah.
to know. We need to.
Oh, what about? I want to know what Danny Hayes got.
Is no
Oh,
information
for
about
fuck's
what
sake,
Danny got paid.
that's the one I only wanted to know. How much do you reckon he got? About 50 grand, I reckon.
Do you think?
Yeah. Well, you think he'd just come back and do it for free? Probably would, actually. Oh, you've got money anyway.
No, I think he probably got 100 grand.
Oh, really? Really?
What do you
Nah,
think?
bollocks.
Danny's a businessman. He's not going to go in there for nothing.
Well,
if
like-
he knew they needed him, because if it
Yeah.
was because Kate Hopkins dropped out, it's driven a hard bargain.
And that's true. But when the return players go on BBUS, I don't think they get that much.
No.
But then that's not celebrity. That's just alumni going back.
Yeah.
That's what Danny is. So, interesting.
I don't know. We may never know. If you know what
We will
Danny Hayes
never
got
know.
paid, let us know. Alfie might know.
Danny, can
Alfie,
you let us know?
if you've got the real intel on the figures, let us know.
Yeah, please. So that's it.
Right, final coming up. We both want Ellie to win.
I do. Ellie or Luke. But ideally Ellie for me.
I think for me, Jessica, Ellie, and Luke would be my final.
Yeah,
players.
that'd be a good final for her.
I do like Imogen. Obviously, I don't want
I
Josh
can't
there.
put my finger on her.
I don't think. I think Imogen's too blasé about the whole thing.
Yeah, she's a bit too woo. But I don't think Australia will vote for a woman to win.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
What about the fact that the charities that animal and
Maybe. I don't.
is it to do with animal? Is it to do with Australia Zoo though? The charity or not?
Wildlife Warriors.
She's got some
or something.
affiliation with the zoo.
I don't know.
I feel like that.
Oh,
might,
Steve Irwin was it?
something to do with
That
that.
might help. That
make-
could help.
That might
That could
tick
be-
the boxes.
Yeah, a bit of clout.
But then Luke, surely it's for. Has this kid got
sick
cerebral
children,
palsy?
yeah.
That's
Hospital,
quite
yeah.
a worthy cause too.
I don't think that will affect it. I think it'd be more on personalities, to be honest.
Yeah, good point.
But yeah, so we will be back to cover the final. Not that anyone really cares.
Some people care.
Some people care.
I think also as Luke has gone to the end of Survivor, you know, it's a kind of third time lucky. People might have a lot more sympathy for him.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. But then he's not actually going to get the money this time, and nor did he the other times.
So we'll see.
So that's it. We're wrapping up now. Sorry, people. I've got things to do.
What are we going to do? Are we going to save the result to find out on the pod, or are we not going to?
What? Watch it together?
Yeah,
we could do.
We might do that.
Yeah, we could
Let's
do.
see.
Follow me on Twitter, @VM.
Follow me on Twitter, BB_superfan.
Follow our other accounts, BB on Blast, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Everything.
Leave us a 5-star review. We haven't said that for a while. Leave us a 5-star review.
Oh yeah, where on?
I
Where do
don't
people
know.
review?
I
Can you
don't
review
know.
on Spotify?
iTunes, Spotify.
iTunes, everyone's
I don't
listening
know.
over there.
Any podcast thingy you use, leave us a 5-star review.
Yeah, and-
Or leave us a 4-star review if you're going to be like that. Then if you're going to be like that, that's fine. 3 stars, fine. 2 or 1, don't bother leaving
No,
that.
don't do that.
And read my book, First Aid Kit Girl. I gave a copy away just this week to a friend.
Giving them away.
Well, they were going to buy it, but I offered to give it to them. And what else? That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let us know. Email us. Tell us who you think is going to win, who you want to win, and what you thought of the finale and the
Pre-recorded endings.
pre-recorded fake ass endings. Choose your own adventure endings. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
See you
We'll be back
soon.
next week for the final.
Bye.
I need to win.
At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.